Right on
live, folks.
time.
Right on time.
Right on time. We are live. We were watching. We were watching the Wales England game, but this is the U.S. game, but in Spanish. See where? Oh, I
Now we're
lost
watching
my
Mickey Saves
remote
Christmas.
privileges. I'm not allowed to use a remote. When I'm watching multiple NFL games on Sunday, Ben takes the remote away from me sometimes because I'm like muting it and like in the wrong buttons. But the Spanish version, that was different. I guess we're not listening to it, we're just watching it, so it can be the Spanish
Honestly,
version.
if you've ever watched a Spanish coverage of soccer, it's very electric. It's probably better than the English version. Because if there's a goal, we might have to put the volume on.
You're on
Yeah.
Telemundo. That's why.
I think Freddie would prefer that version, just to make him feel.
I'm fine with watching on Telemundo, to be honest.
Alex is very invested in this soccer game.
I just love soccer. Honestly, when USA plays, I think most of the world stops, right?
That is correct.
Thank you, Micah.
Robert said, "Leave it to Mike, the dad, to take the remote away." That's accurate.
Yep.
He'll be sleeping in about 20 minutes. So.
Yeah, he's gonna fall asleep during the game. That'd be funny.
Yeah. Edson's right. The Spanish commentary is way more passionate than the English.
Tell me what channel this
It's
is
the
on.
Fox.
Yeah.
It's the dad takes the channel away to just do the same thing you did for 20 minminutes.
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
complain about
I'm like, I was so good at it, and then I just get
It's
stripped.
actually moving a little bit slower than you were.
Yeah, exactly.
because you have to look down at the remote for the button and then look up at the TV.
Am I supposed to be on mic?
Yeah. We're live. That's all right.
Oh, Waterboy's on.
There's a lot of good movies on today.
I know.
Wow.
Forget the soccer game.
Yeah. Usually, like when you stay home from school on like a Monday or a Tuesday or Wednesday,
All right.
nothing's on.
Update, guys. First minute of the game, nothing's happening.
Okay.
So far.
We're not missing anything.
No.
We'll get there by halftime.
Yeah, that's right.
We are the experts.
It's
in soccer.
interesting that we have. Are we?
Oh, dog the
I
bounce.
think we're going the wrong way.
No, we're not.
Get it. He's
I
getting
Fox
it.
begins with F.
I think Telemundo is
That's a good point.
is the winner.
Yeah. I
We
think
just about had a
for
shot
some
on
reason,
goal.
We don't.
Well, Fox Sports 1 had the Wales England
Yeah.
game on. That might have been like
Well, I figured
thing.
they'd be shown both, so this real one should be on Big Fox.
could be just the TV guide.
Oh shoot!
Oh no!
I just went
Now
out
we're
to-
not even Hulu.
Man.
I was doing such a bad job, and now I get
Hey
replaced.
James,
All for the Telemundo.
help! Oh, do I need to go back upstairs and? Oh, I probably will have to activate that. God, I'm sorry, guys.
Pretend like we know what's happening in the game.
Yeah, Micah, can we get a
already activated
play-by-play? Do you know?
Yes. They're running.
Run-
They're out of
okay.
breath.
Nice.
Well, the game just started. How they out of breath?
We actually did just take it down the field and about got a shot on goal. And, they turned it over. That's all right.
We should win. I have
Anybody want a beer?
complete faith.
We should
Yeah.
win.
Bud Light.
Sure. It's open? Yeah, thank you.
Bartender Mike.
Jason?
I'll grab one in a little bit. I'm gonna finish my water first.
Good
Are you
idea.
sick?
Water before beer.
You sound sick.
It's just that my voice is so deep
James.
and raspy. It's
Found the English version too.
yeah.
Just
That's
got
why
lucky.
James is here.
That's why we call James. Magic
The
touch.
chat thinks I would have done better at finding the game quicker. Just throwing that out there.
There you go. All right.
Here we
we're-
are. Thank you, James.
Was this not going to end with us calling for James's help?
Yeah. I got the remote back.
They're across.
We can turn up some volume though.
I don't think we should have the audio, on the audio.
How
Like,
did- Yeah, a little bit. I don't think they can hear from
All right.
this far away. That'll be used in court.
yeah.
Right.
If we get sued, it's Alex's fault.
Is this you? Ooh.
Dude, I'm telling you, this is physical. Like, if you watch
Yeah, yeah.
these guys play,
I watched Friday's game. Very
I know
exciting.
I'm comparing it to eighth grade soccer girls that I watch on a weekly basis, but yeah, these cats are physical.
You probably know
Are they-
more about soccer than we
Yeah.
do.
I do.
I played until I was probably like in fourth grade. Never scored a goal.
Why not?
And then
Sucked.
that's why you
Wait, what
stopped.
position did you play?
the guy who shoots on goal. I don't know.
Striker.
Maybe. Oh, and back then I think all they had was left, right, and center.
Just run. Yeah, I guess the
That's
point. At
yeah.
fourth grade, you're probably just running around.
It's like
everywhere.
T-ball. Where'd you play? Next to the pitcher.
Yeah. Should we make Freddie wear this hat?
You were on the green team.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I ran to third. Like I just know.
Gift that shall remain faceless.
Someone said no White Claws, and I think that's offensive. I shouldn't be subjected to as many White Claws as they want. His name's Jason, too.
There's a lot of like hairstyles in this. Like you've got the fade going on. You got the man bun.
Rank 'em.
Then you got the bleach blonde hair. Honestly, if you're on like the hockey teams do this, they like bleach their hair, so it's like team unification.
America.
I like that.
Who can tell us who's favored? I mean,
The US
is
is
favored to
favored.
win this,
Yeah.
right?
They were yeah.
It would be an upset if they draw with Iran. It would be very disappointing.
But the
But
U.S.
US has
needs.
gotta win.
They've got to win
Gotta
to move
have
on.
one, yeah.
I
And-
called my soccer expert Andrew
They're-
Curlin
Iran
5
better
minutes
get a
before this
shot.
to get an update.
Iran's about to.
Wait, we're blue? I think we're blue.
Oh my.
Good heavens.
I'm just getting acclimated.
This would
Oh,
put us
wow.
into the Sweet 16 if you're a college basketball fan.
And is it another group stage or is it like?
Nope, that'll be the knockout round.
Oh, okay.
This is
And,
group stage, but it's the last game of the group stage.
and we would go up against
So
the
top
Netherlands.
two out of each group
Should probably
advance to
tweet
like
that
a
real
single elimination tournament.
Yeah. People are asking where Freddie is. He'll show up at some point. It's a very long game.
So Mike, so this is like the round of 32.
This is still the group stage, so not until the next round of 16 does it become more like a lose you're out.
Okay. So,
So-
is Iran supposed to stink? Like, are they
Out of the group they're in with Wales,
They-
USA, and
I think
England,
they
yes.
tied,
Yeah.
I think they drew with Wales.
see,
Okay.
I think it was Iran. In the last game, whoever they were playing got a red card. I think it was Wales, maybe, or I can't
England?
remember the other team in the group.
England.
England. Yeah.
Who?
It's England, Wales, U.S., and Iran.
Okay, so so it must have been Wales then. The Wales team got a red card,
Mhm.
and you know when you get a red card, you play with man down.
You're out. Yeah.
and they got it early,
What? Oh, really?
so they ended up, I think, tied.
Really?
Which was a, you know,
That's pretty good for one man down.
Yep.
Oh, this guy's got the red, white, and blue in his hair.
Oh yeah,
That
he's
is
like one of the
sweet.
youngest players on
I
the
did
team.
see that
Is
the
it?
other day. That's cool.
That's a winner.
Should we call it soccer or football?
Well, we were watching on Telemundo, so
That's a good
right.
point.
Guys,
You know
Mike
why it's
is,
called soccer?
Mike is currently enjoying his pizza, but he will return his microphone to his mouth when he's finished.
did anybody bet on this? Did you bet on it?
yeah, I did. Yeah,
How much?
just
$1
$20
grand?
for US. $20 for USA to win.
Oh, I know. Because I'm chewing.
No, we want to hear the people want to hear you chewing in the microphone.
This was a direct request.
Andrew upstairs
I'm
is.
talking with my mouth full, which is what my mom always said not to do.
Others are saying let Mike eat.
Yeah, that's a good. point.
Mikey.
No, I can make. I guess Mike is going to check me on if I'm reading the wrong comments, but I can just make up things people are saying just to get a
Oh, yeah.
rile out of people.
Oh yeah.
Mike could just go along with it.
This seems like there's a lot more action than like a regular soccer game.
Dude, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
It's intense right now.
for it to be a boring sport, it's
For-
got a lot of action.
For it to end 0-0, it's pretty. Oh, nice head slide.
The thing about soccer, and especially men's soccer, is they're notorious for taking dives.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is
Strategic.
that any of us would be hurt on any of those plays, right? Like we would be
No, it's
limping and everything.
it's the dramatics of he's like
It's just
covering
the
his face
dramatics,
when he
right.
like twisted his ankle.
Big floppers.
My daughter's soccer coach, they make fun of men's soccer because of that very reason. And they every time one
Yeah.
goes down, they call it the dark arts. The dark. Oh, there they go down. The dark
Yeah,
arts.
just
Man,
came out of
it's
nowhere.
pretty funny, actually.
So a bit of context: the USA lost to Iran in 1998, which was the last time they played.
Really?
Which was another huge defeat by the U.S. So they're looking for some revenge right here.
Now, see, that's not dark arts. He just took. That was
Go,
pretty,
go,
pretty hard
go.
Still. Watch this.
Oh yeah.
Get it.
Oh, that's on
Oh.
that's on
Dark.
Pulisic too. That's you got to protect that
You
guy.
can get a yellow card for that.
Can you really?
Yeah, if you get 2 yellow cards, you're out. No.
What it-
like,
so
it's kinda like
what's-
a targeting pill.
Ooh, what a shot!
Yep.
He shot that from about. That had to be like 40 yards out.
Dude, you got to shoot that. He's going to put it in the center, and then you're going to
Get
do
it?
the header.
Oh,
There was nobody
oh,
there. That's
oh,
a shot!
oh!
This
That's
is
what's
rough.
gonna happen the whole
I'm about
game.
30 seconds ahead of you guys. So I'm gonna have to be quiet in
No
here.
spoilers.
Micah,
What's that?
Micah's ahead of us.
that was.
I'll keep
That's
quiet.
some power coming off the foot though.
Left
Lefty.
foot.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. He's got a cowboy hat.
For those joining, asking where Freddie is, he'll be here eventually. He's on Freddie time.
That's right.
And,
we did let him know there is pizza.
Yeah. We told him there's pizza and beer, and that's he's like, I'm there, so he'll be here at some point.
You think he'll bring his cooler?
That was the greatest DVC when he showed up with the whole cooler, just handing out drinks at 9 a.m.
See now, he just like? Is that a yellow card now? Like, what's the criteria for a yellow card?
Well, usually the referee's discretion.
Oh, so if he's got money on the game, he's handing out
Possibly.
yellow cards.
I mean, what he or she perceives as an overly aggressive, like not just in the play, just in the normal play, but like somebody went and just acted a fool, you get a yellow card.
He gave him the business, basically.
That's how it reads in the rule book. If you
Act a fool. Yeah.
it's a yellow.
Article 4,
Yeah.
bylaw 2.
For people reference, they're asking we're at 10 minutes, 10:05, 10:06 into the game. Because usually, watch these streams, you're
Yeah.
watching other people, and
Behind.
you're definitely, like, your version's ahead of their version. So we're just
Okay.
reacting to what y'all
but
probably are
usually,
seeing.
like we're watching this on Hulu, and usually, like when I'm watching football games,
Yeah.
Hulu's about a play behind.
Yeah.
So who knows? See, that's a
Oh.
shot.
Oh.
See, that's pretty good right there.
Man, he gets up in the air.
He doesn't seem like he's that big of a guy either.
Alex, what stopped your soccer career?
I think I just realized it wasn't the running. Let's be honest, the running. I would take breaks. I try to find the bigger guy and say, you're going to guard me.
Yeah.
And
I can outrun you.
A
I'd
bad
say
strategy.
by about the 10-minute mark, we're going to walk back. And then we'll be on, well, then the good thing, we'll be on like offense and defense down here. So
Yeah.
Not a strategy you would want to
Yeah.
use in football, but
I wasn't
soccer,
a guy who liked to,
yes.
Yeah. Wasn't a guy who liked to use my head on it either. So I was all foot. So if that thing wasn't perfect, I wasn't hitting it.
Apparently, the coach has red, white, and blue Jordans on. We should get a look at that at some
That's
point.
nice. Yeah, we need a close up of that. They've got some good chances here.
Yeah, they're getting it in there.
Yeah, sort of an indicator of it. Like the
I'll write
ball has
that question down.
pretty much been on one side of the field here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Velocity
But-
9x. I see
But
your
they
question,
said they
Ryan.
said going into the game that's
Well,
how
last-
Iran was going to play. Everybody back, defense, just trying to get the USA not to score.
Because you said before, Micah, that they just have to tie.
They can just
Iran.
tie and they
Yeah.
move forward.
So
Yep.
they're going to play defensively.
Oh, that's all. Yep.
I don't know. I thought they had to win.
Iran,
US has
USA
to win.
does.
US has to win. Iran can tie and they'll move on.
Is that right?
That's what Micah said.
Yeah.
So if it's wrong, it's
So that's why they're playing just defense. They just need to keep it 0-0 as long as possible.
Yeah, because I guess U.S. hasn't actually won a match yet.
They draw. Yeah, they drew
Both
both of them.
times.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh.
Come on, idiot.
Oh. It just seems like it's such a big field for like no reason.
I'm curious. Where is everybody watching this from? Like, how many? I wonder how many. If you polled them,
Yeah.
how many people are at work?
Who's not doing their jobs to watch a soccer
Yeah,
game?
I'm curious.
Does this count as doing our jobs watching the soccer game?
Yeah.
There's
Okay.
still been a lot of requests of
good.
talk motorsports while you're watching the
So,
soccer game.
So we will. We got a lot of questions
Maybe
to go through there.
ask them to.
Yeah. Tell us whether you're watching
tell
at work.
us where you're watching. From.
Yeah. Where you watch from, at work, at home. somewhere else. Maybe you're in Qatar. I said
Maybe.
it right. I said it right.
Yeah, I've heard Qatar, Cater. I don't think that one's right.
I wonder how many people are from Iran that are watching.
Yeah. If we have any
Guardians.
Iran
Dirty Mo
fans,
Media fans.
Oh, center it. No one's there.
Anybody from Dirty Mo Media's Middle East
yeah.
office, certainly, show yourself.
A lot of people working from home
Yeah.
and watching the game. From Alaska. Ooh, that must be early there.
Yeah, what time is it in Alaska?
Well,
Well-
it's got to be like 4 or 5 hours. I
I
think.
think so.
What
Hawaii.
time zone is Alaska even in?
I don't know. Hawaii's
Near
6.
Russia?
Tell us what time it is in Alaska. Our friend Andrew Krillin was like, I'm going to the bar to watch it. I'm like, what time is it there in Arizona? Like 11 o'clock?
That's right.
Someone's boss told them to turn the game off, and they called them un-American. I support that.
That's funny.
That is funny.
But seriously, turn it off.
Yeah.
Seriously, we got a meeting.
But turn our
gotta get
stream
work.
on.
Yeah.
We're the same. It's 5:20 in Alaska.
In the
Is that
morning.
right?
5:20.
Well,
No.
Alaska's up. Like, it's not like
What does that
up
matter?
and out.
It's yeah.
They know. They
How
get
far
it.
north they are doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
You're telling me California and, like, Alaska have the same time.
No, it's not what I'm saying. But it's where you're on.
It's 10,
latitude, not longitude.
10:16 actually, based on
Yeah.
my calculations. Minus 4
Hold on.
hours.
What? Ask
I
them
did-
if it's
I-
the
I
24
did
hours
on
of
this.
daylight.
Yeah, that's what I was going to look at.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah,
What
but
time zone is
they,
that?
Alaska's huge. They might not
4.
be in Anchorage.
It's 5:20 in Alaska.
It goes all the way out towards
Is
like
it actually?
Russia. I think
Maybe
I'm
there's
partially
multiple
right
time
about
zones in
this.
Alaska.
Alaska's huge. It's like one of the biggest
Well,
states.
There's somebody in the chat that can answer this.
Yeah.
Yes.
We
What's their
haven't-
name?
Let me find out.
Anthony Johnson.
5:20 in Alaska.
17. Is it the part of the year where it's 24 hours of
Oh my
daylight
gosh,
or night?
that was close.
Oh man. Go. There it is. There it is.
Oh.
No, just go back the other way.
Stretch. Good.
We got some from England.
There we go.
Sorry, we want them to lose later, I think.
Oh, that's a flag.
24 hours
No?
of daylight,
Wow.
24 hours of Daytona.
The fact that you called it a flag, it's
a
not football. It is
Card.
football, but
Yeah.
Yeah, not a lot of flags in football.
Everyone, just to reiterate, Mike's mic is working. He is just not using it.
what are you waiting on? The camera to go off?
Mike,
Well-
did you finish the box of crystals yet?
He's got a
I'll wait.
Are you asking that or someone else?
Someone's asking that. Jay's asking that.
I only had 4 out of that box. I'm going to tell you something. I got a story about that.
We'll let you finish eating, then we'll ask questions. Oh, that's not beer.
So here's a World Cup fact for you. It's the most watched sporting event in the world. Averages around 715 million viewers
Wow.
for the World Cup final.
Joshua says Alaska now has one time zone, but they used to have multiple. History.
Oh, interesting. The more you know.
All right, shoot it.
Mike's microphone is on. I promise you guys. He's just eating.
He's very invested.
How many calories do you eat in a day? Like what's the average?
Like 2,500.
Okay, say 2,500. Let's assume that on Saturday, I had 2,500 calories for breakfast. Okay.
What'd you eat?
I don't. I'm just speaking in general. Like there was so much food all day. This was football day, right? And so, I don't know this to be true. I'm just saying, we ate all day, all day. And there was this guy. He's an awesome guy. I met him that day. He was a neighbor of my sister's, and he is just bringing food. He's bringing, and we have waves of food coming in every kickoff. So you had the 11 o'clock Central Time games, which were some great games. That was Michigan,
Yeah. Michigan,
Ohio State.
great game.
South Carolina, Clemson,
Duke, Wake
Georgia,
Forest.
Georgia Tech. They're big Georgia
Wake
fans.
Forest.
So like he had like basically this we had just food for that.
Yeah.
And then for the 2:30 Central Time games, which was Alabama Auburn, he brought in like 12 or 13 pizzas. Okay.
Okay.
And then for the 6 o'clock games, it was like meatball subs and just like this incredible cheese dip and all these things. So my point is that we're eating all day. And I say that to say this. I couldn't move, right? And then they bring in the 24 box of crystals to surprise me for my birthday.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I can't turn down a crystal. It's impossible.
All right. Well, all right. I'm
But
putting
I
more.
can't move. And I can't move. No, but hold
Okay.
your White Castle bull crap
No,
right
I don't
now.
know. I don't know what crystal is.
Okay. Well, he asked me the question then.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you. You're not paying attention, though. So I'm saying is that I can't turn down a Crystal because Crystal, they're little burgers. It's a little restaurant chain.
Okay. Okay.
And I love them, but they don't have them here in North Carolina.
They're a Georgia thing, aren't they?
Georgia, Tennessee, Alabama, maybe some other places, but primarily South. And then this guy surprised me with this box because they were celebrating my birthday, which my birthday is actually tomorrow. I share a birthday with TJ.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
I'm assuming you knew this already
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you had plans for both of us.
Yeah, I did. Well, a few years ago, we tweeted a video of mashing you two together. I thought it was quite funny.
There you go. But you forgot?
We could reshare the same video. It was a great
You
video.
probably could. So what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So they send these. So I had a few of the crystals.
Yeah.
And they were delicious, but I gave most of them out. And a lot of other people because it was like a 24 box. Did you see my Instagram?
I saw it. Yeah.
Yeah. But you didn't know what they were?
I don't know what crystal. I know it's a food place. I don't know what kind of food it is.
I remember
thought
you
you were
talked
talking
about that.
They're these little soggy burgers.
So they are like White Castle.
They're like White Castles.
Okay, I got you.
But better. And my wife hates them.
Yeah.
And my daughters they hate the smell of them when I order them. They won't even let me bring them in a car because it kills the aroma and not even the after effects. I'm talking about the actual smell of the burgers themselves.
Oh, jeez.
But they're good.
So how many did you end up eating?
4.
4?
Yeah. I swear I felt like I was in pain just because I've been eating so much all day.
Yeah. That's a lot. After Thanksgiving too. Usually you need like a week to recover.
Right. After Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
I mean, you had all we did was eat.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous.
Jason in the chat said White Castle's better than Crystal.
Block him.
Nope. Great name.
Jason, I disagree. But I will tell you this. I will say this. They do sell White Castle in the grocery store. And so if you don't have a Crystal here, I mean, that's the next best thing.
Is a
And
White
so,
Castle.
Yeah.
In the freezer aisle?
Yeah, in the freezer aisle, they have White Castle.
Burgers?
Yeah, like where you would buy, like Tostina pizza rolls or,
Oh yeah.
the
drunk
frozen
food
pizzas.
aisle.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's where they are.
Good.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Going to White Castle? We're
Yeah,
going to
hey, Wendy.
Yeah.
Wendy gonna go
Go to Crystal. Go find a Crystal.
Make a Harris Teeter run.
Yeah.
Want a beer, Dustin? Want pizza? These camera guys are like minding
You're
their
working.
manners. We know what they're like in real
Oh, here
life.
we go. Here we go.
Commentary from the game. We're really spending a lot of time down towards the goal the U.S. is shooting on, so that's good.
Yeah.
That is good.
Doesn't matter unless they put it in the net, Jason. We got to put it in the net. Do
But at
something
least
about that.
we're getting close.
Hey, speaking of birthdays, let's pull something together real quick for Mike Davis. If we have time, let's see what we can do for Mike Davis.
Fire.
Since it's his birthday
Oh,
coming up
my
soon.
heavens. Are you serious?
If there's anything we can get together real quick.
Yeah.
you
Whoa,
know,
look at that.
Are you serious?
Look at
to you.
Oh, you guys.
Look at all these
Happy
people.
birthday to you.
Mike Davis
Happy
birthday party.
birthday, dear Mike. Happy birthday to you. Don't drop it.
This was not planned.
Yeah, not at all.
Oh, that's a good shot. That's a
Wait till
good
they
shot.
Get a shot on goal.
Yeah.
Oh, the game's
Let
on.
me tell you why this is important here.
Yes.
Because actually, tomorrow's my birthday. Tomorrow's my birthday, but today's my wedding anniversary. So
Oh.
could y'all kind of just
Oh, jeez, Christ, this is gonna fall.
happy anniversary, Sarah?
Oh, that's all you
Yeah.
got to do.
Use this as a.
You don't have to stop at the grocery store on the way home anymore. It's gonna drop it.
Whose idea was that?
Oh no.
Whose idea is that? They get a raise. Wendy?
To get a raise.
Wendy gets a raise.
A lot of nice happy birthday wishes.
I'm
for
trying to
Mike.
figure out like we should just decide who needs a raise and then we can negotiate.
Wait, you guys are getting paid?
Yeah, wait, what?
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 Micah, in a few years,
Yeah. You haven't paid your dues yet enough.
That's right.
candles. We did candles and everything.
Oh, get that ball. That's
Man, that is a nice looking cake.
We're on budget here.
That's
Okay.
a nice cake.
What we're using
His
for
birthday's next.
TJ. We'll go to TJ's house
TJ.
next.
I'm sure Freddie will dive right in when he comes in.
Yeah.
We,
No,
t-
it's all right.
we told him pizza and beer. And he's
What kind of
like,
cake is that?
I'll
Pizza,
sign
beer,
up.
and cake. Yum.
Tiff, do you know what kind of cake that is? Fancy. It looks
Did
fancy.
you
Fancy
just emerge
cake.
from the store? Are they selling this in there? You bought
Yeah.
it?
Secret.
I think I had a race car cake when I was a kid. It was probably like Jeff Gordon or somebody.
Of course you did.
It was great.
Cross it.
So I'm gonna leak a little bit of information to them, but not a lot. Did we come up with the best idea for a segment for the Dale Jr. download? We have got us an idea for the Dale Jr. download, and let me just go ahead and tell you this: 1,000% Dale Jr. approved.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Wait, did you get his approval or he is not approved?
1,000%
Okay.
approved.
I thought you were just going to say, like, yeah, he's approved before he actually approved.
I'm not lying, Emma. Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh. Is the door opening?
The one I know.
Well, well, well.
Oh.
Is speak of a Freddie.
What are you doing? What's up? Here, sit down. I got my birthday cake.
I heard. Happy birthday.
Did you really hear?
Well, I saw Crystal Burger. That's when I see Crystal Burger.
Yeah.
What do you want? What do you want to drink?
Whatever. Bud Lights.
We told Freddie beer and pizza,
That's all you had to say.
and then we got him here.
It's a little hot in here.
It is? Didn't it used to always be super cold when we'd
It's
record?
so cold in here.
Yeah.
Where am I sitting over here?
Yeah, you see it.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, we're watching a soccer game, too.
Oh, excellent.
Freddie's a big soccer guy.
Are we live already?
Yeah.
Aha.
Well, you didn't think we were waiting
Well,
for you
I
to
know
show
you
up.
weren't waiting on me, but I didn't know what was going on. How is everybody?
Everybody's
Good,
good.
man.
Everybody's good. What have you been doing today?
Today I've been futzing around with some couch racer stuff and just picked up some T-shirts from Kane Screen Printing down the road, and here I am.
Can I tell you about something I think it's funny about Couch Racer?
Sure.
Jason, back me up on this.
I'm going to be impartial.
No. It's just funny. I like this. I love it when you guys. By the way, I'm a fan of Couch Racer. They're an advertiser with Dirty Mo Media. I support all our sponsors. I support all our sponsors. I like it when you and Brett craft these tweets as if you're like, "What? Nobody told me about this discount."
And I,
You mean like yesterday?
yeah, like yesterday, like, wow, this is crazy. What are we gonna do about this, Freddie?
There was a couple of them yesterday that I was rather surprised by, and I don't know if it was my idea or Brett's idea, but when I seen the actual numbers pop up on the screen, I said, "Wow, we might have went a little bit more than I had thought there."
No, wait a second. You're telling me that there are discounts that you were unaware of.
Well, yes, yeah, because
Sean's
there's a
fault.
middleman, my brother, that gets texts and stuff from both sides, me and Brett. So there might be a discount that Brett put in place that I don't know about, and there might be one that I put in place that he doesn't know about.
Your brother is an employee of Couch Racer?
Yeah, well, I don't know if he's an employee because we don't pay him.
Oh.
He does get to live in my house, though. So, I mean, I tell him he's the best paid employee we got because me and Brett don't get paid. And I don't know if Brett pays his sister, but I doubt it.
Let me just tell you something. Brett's getting paid.
Oh.
Brett don't do anything if he ain't getting paid.
Trust me, I know.
All right, so let's see here. How much do you know about soccer?
I'm obviously a big soccer guy, Mike. I play on the weekends.
You look at goalie.
That was Xbox, right? They played on
Yeah.
Xbox.
FIFA.
Yeah, that's right.
FIFA. I actually do watch. I watch soccer, obviously, World Cup, Olympics. I don't watch it any other time.
Me neither,
But-
except my kids' games.
Yeah. I would be
doesn't
interested in going to Charlotte, though. That looks like
Hey,
fun.
Charlotte
Yeah.
FC games are fun.
I did a lot of those. They were fun.
They are fun.
How was your crystal?
I just got done telling a story about that. It was first of all, I've never had a bad crystal.
That's true.
But in this case, like, imagine eating all day. Probably not hard to imagine, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but just imagine eating all day. Like, there's 3 waves of college football games, and we had full-on meals every time, and that's not counting breakfast, right? Like,
Yeah.
so, like, and then there was snacks in between. I was stuffed. I could not move. And then they bring in a 24 box of crystals, and I was like, oh, my gosh. Oh, that's close. That's close. The dark arts.
There it is.
No.
Uh-oh. He's down.
Injury.
So he's not really hurt, right?
That's
what we've determined?
That's what we're determining. It's he's diving.
The
Oh.
clock is ticking though, so this will get added on to the.
Well, let's see.
stopwatch
Let's
again.
see if this would have hurt. No, that doesn't hurt.
Oh, he's down.
Oh, my feet, my legs.
I don't want to see
my
any
neck,
leg
my
injuries.
back.
So let me know if I know this.
Yep,
we
check.
just have to draw, right? Is
I
that
think we have
correct?
to
No, we have
win.
to. We have to
We
win.
have, we have to win?
If we draw, they advance. I think.
Okay.
We need
So they're
some
just going to like
goals.
drain the clock the whole time, basically?
Exactly.
Oh, that's a good point.
What are they? They're
They're setting him
spraying
on
it.
fire.
They're not. It's like here. This pesticide, this mosquito spray will help you. Here, look, try some sunscreen.
Yeah. It is really hot over there, probably. I guess it's at night, though. So you might not need sunscreen at night.
I think he's not hurt.
I would agree with you.
I mean, he got hip checked. I've run into coffee tables that hurt worse than that.
He's got to go down. Now he's got to, he's got to drain the clock. The clock's running the whole time, so.
Because I believe, and somebody said this, I think it was Micah, that Iran can just take a draw in
Yeah.
advance. So, yeah, that's what they're doing.
Yep.
Did you like our face painting?
I look good. I might do that. I was going to do it, but I couldn't find any
Did you see
paint.
that? That was just one random DBC
Who
day.
did that?
No, Freddie, he looked like that on DBC one day. Just
Yeah,
randomly.
I gave it
I'm sure.
red, white, and blued out.
All right, let's see here. That's pretty impressive. They can pass across the field and just put it right at their feet. I mean, like,
Kick it like 50 yards away and just land it right in front of the guy.
exactly.
Did you play soccer? How'd your girls end up playing soccer?
I played for a couple years, but that's not why they play, and only one of them plays. But I mean, I don't know. She just took a liking to it. That's a shot. Oh,
It was a missile.
man, you should feel bad.
I mean, look how big the net is. You missed the whole net.
Ooh.
Come on, man.
That's in the grandstands.
Oh, that was a great angle, too. Talking soccer.
I mean, yeah. What's the couch racer version of soccer? Like, because we can be
Yeah,
that right now.
I don't know.
right?
Yeah. It's
We can sit there and act like we do this
Couch
better.
keeper?
Yeah,
Couch
couch keeper.
Kelly wants us to form a Dirty Mo soccer team. I don't think we have many
What
talented
are you-
athletes
What
on
are you
our
trying
squad.
to say?
Please, we could do it. First of all, Tiff Powers would be our star. Everything.
I would assume so. Jason would claim to be the
we,
star.
We
but-
could start a kickball
Yeah.
team, and this is what that's her sport. That's what Tiff does. But the fact is that we could start a soccer team.
Yeah.
We would need a medical tent.
Yeah.
We need a traveling medical crew. There you
Oh.
go.
Oh, get there.
Oh, come on, man. Say
You
that.
got to do a better job than
You
that.
got to do a better job if you love America.
Kick this guy out of the country.
Freddie, someone's said that their boss told them to turn the game off, and then they called them un-American.
They call
That's
their
true.
boss un-American.
Yeah.
That's true. Did they get to turn it back on?
No, they're watching us instead.
Oh, good. Well,
Us soccer
better.
experts.
That's better anyway. What you guys been doing around here? Anything fun?
Dude, we've got an idea, and I can't say it loud, but I just teased it to Jason and Alex. But
All you say
are-
is we have an idea.
we have an idea that is going to. Am I wrong? Is Freddie gonna love it?
Am I
Freddie's gonna love it.
I'm sure. I love everything we do.
No,
here.
Stop. You're gonna love it.
Oh, I'm gonna love it.
You're gonna love it.
Okay. I love it already.
You're gonna love it. It might actually make you want to join the Dale Jr. Download.
Oh, okay.
Leave your
Leave
ragtag
DVC.
crew behind
I could never
and
leave.
join the
DVC.
winning team.
I could never leave my faithful DVC.
You don't know. Don't
listeners.
say that till you've heard this idea. This idea is that good.
It's
Wait,
that good.
Robert wants you to tell us the idea.
No, Robert, I'm not going to tell you the idea. But I'll tell you guys after.
I will tell everybody after Mike tells me.
You'll do it in the way you do those tweets for Couch right
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
like, who
You-
knew
who
that
would've
Mike was going to do this? Wowee.
Oh,
You got your brother as an employee, so to speak, but don't you also have Brett's sister?
Brett's sister.
So
Yeah.
basically,
We're
if
all
you're a
about-
sibling,
we're all
you got
about
roped
nepotism
into this.
over
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sibling labor.
John handles all of our IT stuff and internet and websites, and then Sheila handles all of our shipping.
Oh,
And-
that's no
and
joke.
she is the
Shipping
best.
yeah. You need somebody good with that.
Yeah, she is the best by far.
Someone said that Dale will probably tweet out the idea by accident, like he's announced many things before by just tweeting them out.
That person is 100%
that's
right.
probably
You're
true.
you're probably right. I should have remembered that.
You didn't tell him, did you?
I did.
That's it. It's coming out.
That's how this ends. That's how this ends.
Freddie, are you spotting the Snowball Derby? Brandon's asking.
I am spotting for Derek Kraus in the Snowball Derby. I'll be leaving at 5:15 tomorrow morning to go down there.
Fun.
I got home from the Turkey Derby last night, and I go to the Snowball Derby tomorrow.
Big Derby guy.
Big Derby guy.
Speaking of Derby, that's what we need Freddie to do. Forget soccer. Get him on a horse.
Demolition Derby.
No, get him on a horse.
The Kentucky Derby. Just
The Kentucky Derby.
Enter me in the Kentucky Derby.
The Mooresville Derby.
Could you imagine? Like,
Have you ever ridden a horse?
I have fallen off a horse one time when I was a kid. I don't remember how old I was. I was pretty young, but
When's the last time you rode a horse?
shit, that was the last time. I was probably 6 years old.
God dang, that would be so funny to watch. You ever see that picture of Dale Earnhardt where he's on that horse, but he's wearing jeans but no shirt? No, you never seen that?
Oh my God.
Let me find it. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Hold on.
Wait, what's the picture?
Dale Earnhardt on a horse with jeans and boots but no shirt.
Sounds like a Wrangler commercial. Oh, he's got him.
Oh,
He looked like he was offsides.
Hey!
Woo! Uh-oh.
Dark art. Oh man,
He
that
scored, and he's
Pulisic?
scored. Now they're draining the clock. We're leading. Everybody lay on the ground.
Mike, is that Pulisic that was in
That
there?
was.
Oh,
that
not
is
good.
Pulisic.
He's a star.
That is Pulisic.
That's all right. He's faking.
We needed that one goal, though.
We only needed the one goal from him. That's okay.
Look at that guy. You could tell they're talking some shit in there. They are talking some shit.
They looked like they were offside.
All right, let's see this play. This is beautiful.
Oh, he's good. Right on the money.
Oh yeah, that was not offsides.
Nice.
Oh, what a
Oh,
The goalie should be injured.
Yeah.
If you watch the goalie closely.
oh, collision.
Well, he slid right into his junk. Didn't
Yeah, he did.
I think it was
A mutual?
this is
Boom! Oh my God!
this is junk on junk crime.
That
Right
looked,
here.
that looked
It
like.
definitely is. They are both.
I thought it was head to head for a minute.
Pulisic called a knee. Pulisic called a knee.
Let's keep showing. Let's keep showing replays.
Yeah.
The coach doesn't care.
Coach does
He's
not
like,
care that anybody's injured.
Goal.
Uh-oh.
Oh man.
He's upset. That's you know what that is? Yeah,
That's cuss words.
That's
Yeah,
cuss
that's
words.
cuss
That's
words.
Iranian cuss words. Look at there. Oh my gosh.
That's great.
I wonder, Freddie, would you even like if you went to a World Cup? I think this World Cup they're not allowed to drink.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yep.
Would you be able to?
No, not even. How about the fact that they wrote? Doesn't like Budweiser or somebody sponsor the World Cup? And
Did you
then,
see that
and then
Budweiser is going to give all the beer that they had sent to the World Cup to the winning team?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's
a-
nice.
All their cases
That's a lot
of
of beer.
that's a good
That's
move.
a lot of beer.
But how do you get Budweiser to sponsor the World Cup in a country that you can't drink? It's pretty impressive.
Evidently, they were going to be able to drink until about 2 weeks beforehand, and then they decided to exit.
That's
It was
good
part
move.
of their deal that they could drink, and then they changed it like 2 weeks before the World Cup started. And there was nothing anybody could do at that point.
So you can't drink in the whole country?
It's the stadium. They don't sell it in the
Drive out.
stadium, so people are having to go down the street to.
You know,
Other places.
all those little tactics that we learned in college on how to sneak alcohol in,
yeah.
but they're all being employed right now.
yes.
You know,
There's
like
gonna
getting
be
those little
mini
bladders
bottles everywhere.
mini bottles, those little bladders that you stick in your coat. Man, he really is hurt.
Yikes. You give him like 5 minutes.
He'll be okay. You'll see him back here in a minute.
That's right. Let's watch it one more time.
Oh.
Right, yeah, in slow motion.
That didn't tickle.
That goalie is tough. Oh, man. Oh, dude, he's out. He's hurt. He's done.
Is he concussed?
It doesn't look like he can walk.
No, Freddie, he has concussion-like symptoms.
He has concussion-like symptoms. Told you he hit his head.
So, you know, we mentioned Earnhardt, and then they score a goal. I don't think that's a coincidence. In fact, we said Earnhardt without a shirt. That's even more. Mentioning
American.
Earnhardt gets you a shot. Mentioning Earnhardt without a shirt gets you a goal, dang it.
Uh-oh. Go. Oh, there's nobody else there.
Here it is. Look at this. Tell me, I mean, if you had not give a damn in a dictionary, tell me this photo is not what you see.
Yeah.
I have seen that picture.
Yeah. I mean, nobody on the planet gives less of a damn than Dale Earnhardt in this picture.
That is a fact.
Boots, Wrangler jeans, cowboy hat, no shirt, on a horse. Oh,
Did you just find something new about this picture?
well, it's funny because I just Googled it, right? And it's from a tweet that me and Dale were having back and forth, which I was like, now I'm having to look at this and say, well,
Now you got to go to the thread and see what was going on then.
all right. So I tweeted, I'll see your this was back in 2014.
Wow.
Oh, I didn't know Twitter was a thing then.
I'll see your version of badass and raise you a blue jean wearing shirtless man riding a horse on purpose. That's what I tweeted. Dale Jr. said, those were different times. Whose idea was this? I said, wait, so you're saying you wouldn't? Because I got this 360 idea, ... And he says, go back to the drawing board and see if there's a shirt hanging on it.
The good old
They
360
say,
days.
that's your throwback. This is a segment, newest segment we have here on Dirty Mo Live called Throwback Tweets.
That could be a whole thing. You should see some of
Pulisic
your
is back
tweets,
in?
Brett's tweets, Freddie's tweets from like 2010 to
I don't think
2014.
Brett's
Oh,
tweets.
I can't imagine.
Do we want to go see Brett's tweets?
Well, Brett's not, he's not spotting anymore, so we could probably go back on some of them.
He's not spying anything anymore?
Oh, no, I don't know if he's or not.
Is that news? Yeah. Do you have an update? What's the latest?
I don't know. I think I just said it. So
He's not going to spot for colleague.
I think he's going to spot a little bit, but I don't think he's going to
Not
spot
full-time?
full-time. I don't know. You have to ask him.
I don't think he'll be able to do podcasting full time either. Then I mean, we're a spotter show, aren't we? Isn't that what we're?
There was one guy that's all he's replied every like it was like right that one guy he's like, well then you got to kick him off the show. You got to kick him off. I was like, I got news for you, but he didn't spot last year either. Like
How many people you think would like to see Brett kicked off the show?
half the listeners.
Hey, we're not kicking Brett off the show. What would that show be? What would you be without your wingman?
I wouldn't. I can't talk to TJ that much. Like,
Right.
It's like talking to the wall. Like, I need somebody to go back and forth with, even if he won't shut up.
I got to hand it to you. You do disagree with him. I mean, like, you do tell him he's an idiot. A good bit.
There was one show I was gonna kill him recently. I forget. Was it the Gluck one?
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
It was the Gluck. It had to be. Everybody wanted to kill him that show.
Oh, here we go.
Go. Cross it over.
They got numbers. Oh, what a pass.
Oh, that was
Oh, my gosh.
a great setup.
Same guy.
Is number 10 back in the game yet?
Yes.
Is he?
back.
No.
Pulisic is
He's
back in the game.
game?
Oh,
Yeah, he's back in the
I
game
told
now.
you he was fine. We can do the same thing now. We can lay on the ground and draw the clock.
Yeah. Wait, if a spotter's just laying down the roof for an injury,
Right.
should they?
You know
possibly
that's
graze?
happened before.
Once we get the lead, I'm gonna just lay down on the spotter stand. Put it out. I'm having a heart attack. Let him run around here under caution for a while.
I'm sure there's been times when a spotter gets sick and can't really do their job. I mean, like, you know.
That's so funny story about that. So Clayton Hughes was spotting Xfinity race for BJ McLeod. And them guys always kind of they spotted different card numbers each week. They kind of followed the drivers. And for some reason, the drivers would change card numbers every week. And so we were at Homestead, the last race of the year. And I guess I must have fell out early. Must have been hanging out up there. And Clayton had a little bit of an emergency. He had to use the bathroom. So he's like, you got to take my radios and spot. So, all right, it's a restart. So I put his stuff on. And I start spotting. Guy's not talking to me. I'm like, oh, I guess I can hear. I know he can hear me. And I look at the guy next to me who's spotting the BJ McLeod car, and I'm like, I'm doing the 99, right? He goes, no, you're the 5. I go, oh, and I look, and the 5 is nowhere. He's like, because he's hearing me spotting. He's like, this guy's an idiot. Like, I'm not anywhere near anybody. And he's like, you're 3 wide, middle. And I'm like, yeah. I look around, and the 5 is like, he has bailed out completely. And once I came out the button, he's like, where the hell is Clayton? And I was like, he'll be back in a minute. I hope. Sorry about that. But yeah, that happens pretty often.
Well, yeah. I mean, I imagine between, you know, actual sickness, you know, like flu, whatever it is, and then there's I've seen spotters drink on the road. You can't tell me there's not somebody that's been hung over.
I mean, I know a couple.
Do you know anybody?
I know a couple that are hungover pretty often. I don't think I've ever seen anybody bail out because they're hungover, but I've seen some guys in rough shape up there.
You've heard about them?
I've heard.
Yeah. Oh, what's going on here?
Uh-oh. This guy don't look happy. What language do they speak?
Yeah, I was just wondering that. What is the ref speaking English?
Do they speak English, you think? I'm saying, like, even
they
even,
have.
like,
Yeah, I think so.
I think they
I
have
would
to be able to
guess.
speak at least English and Spanish as a referee.
Well, what
'Cause,
good
like,
is that
even
going to
if-
do for the Iran team, though?
yeah, like,
Well, they'll move people around who can speak the language, obviously.
but I mean, like, when Japan plays Germany, what happens?
You speak in hand gestures.
That's right. You write everything down.
That's why they got cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just hold the
Yeah.
card
If
up.
it gets too mouthy, yellow.
I don't know what you said, but you're getting a yellow
Yeah.
card.
I mean, the fact that every advertisement is all in English.
I'm assuming they speak
Yeah,
English.
yeah, I would think so. Thank God, because you know we wouldn't learn a damn different language. I mean, like,
No.
if there's no bilingual people over here.
Not
Do
a
you know
chance.
another language, Jason?
Spanish until freshman year of college. Then I lost it all.
So then you didn't really.
I
know
could go to
Spanish.
I went to Miami though. I'm like I could get by here.
What'd you say?
No, I read the signs. They were
Gracias.
good.
I passed
still American.
Spanish 2 in college, and I can't even count to 10 in Spanish. Like, I don't know how I would have passed Spanish 2.
Yeah, that would probably be vital.
I was in Italy with my wife. This is a while back, but I had it convinced in my head that if I just spoke English but with an accent, then it was good enough to. And she was like, you sound like an idiot right now, right? Like, you speaking with an Italian accent doesn't do a dang thing for anybody, right?
I have a buddy of mine owns a bunch of restaurants, and I think he thinks that most of his kitchen staff is Spanish. And like I think he thinks if he just adds the letter O to the end of everything, they
must be the word.
understand. And they're just, I think they laugh at him and just tell so some of them actually understand English. And
Yeah.
but
They tell him he nailed it.
yeah,
He
yeah,
got
okay, we got
It's
it.
perfect.
Yep. So he just continues to do it.
Do a DBC where you're speaking Spanish. As best
No,
as you
Brett's
can.
tried to speak Spanish a few times.
And then let's put subtitles at the bottom
Yeah,
of what we think is being said.
I listen to this other podcast, and they say that there's technology coming out where like we could do the podcast, Jason can cut it, and then we send it to this technology development company.
The technology being a translator.
And, no, it's us. Like it's us. Our mouths are moving, and we're speaking
Oh,
Spanish.
stop.
I swear to God, it's via. I listen. It's Victory the podcast. It's about the show Entourage, but they're like the guy. Kevin Connolly owns Action Park Media, which is another podcast company, and he's looking into this so that they can take their podcasts like globally. But he's literally says like that's their voices speaking Spanish. It's their mouths are moving to it. Like the technology's.
I got to be
insane.
honest. The way those deep fakes.
Yeah, that's what it is.
They're
kinda.
so real now.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's just. I mean, oh, look at that.
What?
Yeah, that's a card. Or that's a card.
I wish
Not
I
a
could tell you
card.
who that guy was, but I can't even attempt it.
Yeah, the deep fakes thing are. Those
That's
are scary.
basically what it is. You know,
Yeah.
it's like, but
I need another shot. I need a goal.
no shot.
Boy,
I
shot.
didn't bring
I
any
need a shot.
I didn't bring
I
any
need a shot of
shots.
Fireball.
I didn't bring any with me.
I
I'm
was going to
sorry.
say, the whiskey's up at DBC Studio.
We keep all the liquor up there.
That's right.
I wonder why.
One time, y'all emptied the Fireball bottle during the show, and I just left it for Dale on his table for the next day. I was like,
I
to
think I
Dale from
remember him.
DVC.
I think I remember him saying something about it. Like, look at this bunch of idiots.
There was a time, Jason, you would know this better than I. But like, I just felt like I'd go into your office and there were just boxes of liquor. I mean, like, they're just like bottles and just packages where people were just sending you
I
guys
have
just
weird
liquor
Bottles
all
and
the
bottles
time.
at my house.
They
It's
just
insane.
sent it in.
Yeah. Oh,
He had to be
Oh.
offsides.
get it there! Oh!
He's offsides. I
Wait,
said
they
he
put
had to be
I
offsides.
was gonna say what
It's like he waited until everyone saw him score.
he was wandering by himself.
He's like, got him.
Let's see.
He's off.
Oh, he's on.
Oh.
Wait, he's not passed the ball yet.
That
was
looked pretty close.
Look at the
Close.
closing
Can you
speed.
review that in soccer?
Challenge. Throw the red
Throw
flag.
the red flag out there.
Oh, that stinks.
Oh, they can't challenge?
Yeah, that's weak.
You thought they could challenge?
Every other sport's like,
Why
we're
would you
slow it
not be
down
able to?
challenge.
Calling the
Soccer's like,
SEC office, and looking in their little box.
Kelly, High Rock Vodka would be a great idea. I think we can manage that for the next one.
Oh yeah, we got bottles of there upstairs. This is work though. We're in a work environment right now.
Yeah, I noticed.
Listen, this ought to be our. We ought to do like a careers video, an employment video. And this is it. Like, come work at Dirty Mo
Yeah,
Media.
yeah.
And just you got pizza, birthday cake, beer. Oh, is he coming out?
So halftime.
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 Is it halftime? All right.
How many people do you think at Junior Motorsports are watching this in their offices right now? Or watching us?
I bet they're up in the.
Yeah, our social media guy was
They're
watching
definitely
us.
not watching us. I'm gonna get another beer. Who wants one?
I'll
I'm
take
okay
one
for
back
now.
here.
Did you already have one?
No.
So this is your first?
It is my first.
Shotgun.
Shotgun the glass bottle.
That would be impressive.
What do you want? An ultra or a Bud Light?
Ultra. Freddie, I
I believe
picked
you
up.
guys aren't drinking Budweiser, red, white, and blue beers.
I had a Budweiser first time the other week. I was like,
for the first time.
We'd always go Bud Light or Mick Ultra.
What'd you guys do?
What is that?
Somebody cutting something in the shop, it sounds
Oh
like?
yeah.
It sounded like it was right above us.
They're cutting a hole.
They're cutting a hole.
They're jumping down.
They're going to put a fireman's pole into the studio. Jason, is this your hat?
Yeah. You want to wear it?
No, I'm okay.
It's my beach hat.
Your beach hat.
4th of July on the beach.
What else you guys been talking about on here? Anything good?
On here or
Yeah.
just in general?
On here.
My idea. That's what we've been talking
That's
about.
all you've been talking about?
Yeah.
And you won't tell anybody what it is? Well,
Not on
air?
Not unless, hey, it's that good of an idea. You just can't just say it out there.
can't just blurt it.
I've got some questions from the Instagram if we want to
Okay.
route through some of those.
Yeah, do that.
All right.
I'm not gonna put the headset on. You guys listen. Go ahead.
One of our fans, I'm not sure what the name is, but they're going to be in Vegas next October and would love another Dirty Mo Suite in Vegas.
In October?
Probably not in October, right?
Well, listen, I'm glad that's a great question. We are planning on doing the Vegas event in March. It's March or April.
March or
We just haven't gone on sale with tickets yet because we're still finalizing some things. And by finalizing, I mean trying to get Brett to answer his email
Good
or
luck.
text. No, but for real, we're going to do that again. But Vegas in October is something that Brett wanted us to do. We just couldn't pull it all together. We were doing Bristol, and it's just like, we try to keep those special. But I think did you have fun with them?
Oh, yeah. I had a blast every time.
Hey, there's a couple ideas with door bumper clear at track stuff separate from the ultimate experience that we need to talk about. And I saw a really good idea yesterday. I'll tell you the idea is about like basically a post race party.
Sounds right up our alley.
I don't think they know that Brett is the first one out of the
Yeah.
track. Before,
Yeah.
But if he's not
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. I don't know how much he's going to be there.
But anyways, that being said, there's a lot of good ideas. But yeah, the ultimate experience. We will. If I had to predict, I'd say we would go on sale with Vegas tickets within the next couple weeks. Keep an eye out is what I would
Yeah.
say.
Alex and I will volunteer to go out on the town and capture.
Yeah,
some
I think we
content
would do it
again.
a little different this time. Whereas, then we wouldn't show up the day before the event.
Yeah, that's probably
we'd
a good
actually
idea.
give you we give you at least an extra day to not. Or to get into enough trouble to not show up for the actual ultimate
Okay,
suite
good.
experience.
It was a close call last time.
They were. Jason
We
was,
didn't even give him a chance. to not
Jason
show
was
up.
barely there at the in the suite, I think.
Was he? Were you hungover?
Yeah, no, not at all. I was professional, showed up for work, all ready to go, captured some content.
Oh,
I don't remember y'all being hungover. Alex, was I wrong? Did I just miss this?
I
Jason
just got a
was
lot of experience.
Jason
I
was
guess he
hungover.
was. I mean, gosh, I'm still mad that I gave them money of my money and they did not do anything with it other than pocket it.
We're going to do it this year. This
Whatever.
next year.
You didn't get it from me.
You get it from your tour guide, Drew Herring.
Yeah. That was a good time.
Do you have a preference on where we do? Like, if you had to pick, like, let's say we did. How many did we do last year? 3.
Yeah.
So we did Vegas, and I think Vegas is too good to not do it. Right? It's too good.
Yeah.
So what would be your other 2 places?
I think Bristol was a home run for us. I mean, as fast as the Bristol one sold out, I don't know how we don't do that one again. That was I think people just love Bristol, and when people ask me where to go, like if somebody always say, "Where should I go watch a race?" Bristol's always up there on my list to go. I'm a short track guy, like you guys know that. So Bristol, Martinsville is some of my favorite racing. But there's a lot of good places that I think like where else? I don't know. Michigan could be fun. Like my favorite city to go hang out in is Indianapolis. The race there.
What
would
about the
put you
Indy
to
500?
sleep.
You wouldn't be able to do it, but
Oh, the Indy 500. It's on my bucket list. Like I don't have many races on my bucket list right now. Like the Indy 500 and the Knoxville Nationals are probably like at the top. And
how about this? How about this? Forget the Indy 500 because I mean that's an idea. But what if it was the Indy weekend where you got the IndyCar and NASCAR road course race?
Yeah, I mean that's
Like you can make the whole weekend.
Yeah, like that's what I'm like. Indy's one of my favorite places to go hang out, just because everybody kind of stays downtown. You kind of take the city over, and it's really nice down there. A lot of cool places to go out, hang out, eat, and drink, and run amok like we normally do. But yeah, Indy's another one of my favorites. Michigan's a cool party place. The infield of Michigan. People
Oh, yeah,
people
it's
talk
sick.
about like
Underrated.
Talladega, how
No.
it is. Like the Michigan infield is incredible. Like they're wild.
I'm not wrong in this. There are bigger rednecks at Michigan and Watkins Glen than there are in Alabama. Am I wrong?
No, you're absolutely right.
And people don't believe me.
No.
I'm telling you, go in the infield at either one of those two places. 'Cause
Yeah.
Watkins Glen ain't in New York City. No,
No.
it's the absolute backwoods New York people, like the places where Freddie and TJ are from.
Yeah. That's where I was like 10, camped for the first time at Watkins Glen, learned what beer pong was and a lot
You
of
went
other
tent
stuff.
camping
10?
at Watkins Glen?
Did you say 10 or tent?
Tent.
Oh, I thought you said you were 10 learning about beer pong.
No, I was 10 years old, 10 camping, learned about beer pong and Watkins Glen in the
Has anybody else got a question?
We
You were
got-
saying Instagram questions.
Yeah, we've got one from someone. I know what the question is. Oh, from Finn's Garage. Mike, when are you going to have Henry Benfield on the download?
I talked to Henry. Do you know who that is?
Well, I know he's got all those funny pranks.
Oh my god!
So I feel like
man.
that
I
episode
talked to
down will be
Henry
good.
just about a month ago. Do you know Henry?
Yeah.
And he said he's thinking about it. He called me, Henry did, because I'd been looking for him and I didn't know where he was. You know that guy's still racing, still driving trucks, and I
I've
mean
seen him
he's
a
got to be
couple
190 years old. But oh, he is a trip, man. That's a great. That would be an interesting podcast, but I don't know if it would just be interesting to us or if it'd be interesting to the masses.
Yeah.
Like
I think-
when people go and look and see who we have on as a guest and then determine if they're gonna watch or listen, Henry Benfield's not gonna jump out unless you know him and then he's a must listen.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 100%. I feel the same way. Like, 'cause I just went and spotted for Jimmy Blewett this weekend at Turkey Derby.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people didn't have any idea who he was until he came on the podcast. And then the people that did listen, I got so many people that week that reached out to me like, unbelievable story. Just listening to Jimmy talk was incredible. But like, I feel like the same thing. Like, if you didn't just listen, you might not have even been interested in it. And then you listen to it, and it's like, wow, that was a great episode.
Hey, I meant to ask you this and I never did. What did Jimmy think about being on the show?
Jimmy thought it was amazing. Jimmy really enjoyed it. I think Jimmy connected with Dale more so than he thought he would because they have a lot of the similar stories, And I think I ran into Dale at Martinsville, and he's like, "Man, Jimmy texts me all the time, and it's just random stuff about." Look how cool this mini stock is at this race we're at, or whatever. So it's cool that the two of them kind of made a connection through that podcast. But yeah, Jimmy really loved it. Jimmy, and again, I think that obviously he knows who Dale was, but I think he was blown away with how many people reached out to him afterwards. Like, I listened to the podcast, same thing. Like, he's like, you won't believe it. I'm like, oh, I know how many people listen to that podcast. Like, it's great that you were on there.
That is cool.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that one. I enjoyed it, but to say you enjoyed it almost would be a little bit of a disservice to it because it was not it wasn't like it was an enjoyable conversation. It was a very heartbreaking conversation based off of his story, right?
Yeah, and it's
But I do appreciate people that are willing to come, like bare their soul on a podcast, right?
And if
you don't take that for granted.
No, if you listen, unfortunately, Jimmy's grandfather passed away a couple weeks ago. And
Is that
if
right?
you listen to the podcast, you know
That
how
very
instrumental
oh my
Grandpa
God, that
was in their
family.
life. Like, that was their North Star. Like, he was for everybody in that town. Grandpa Blewett basically ran that entire town, and it was unfortunate we lost him last Friday or so. 2 weeks ago, actually.
That's too
but,
bad, man.
yeah.
I hate to hear that, but that family, those stories. I mean, I was thinking the Spencers the entire time he was talking about
Same
that.
thing. Like almost identical.
They fight each other. They don't care. They're getting kicked out of racetracks. They're wrecking. Well, my gosh, man.
Yeah.
All right, we got a good question from Velocity on YouTube.
Who?
Velocity.
Oh, okay.
It's a big.
Where's she
fancy
from?
name. I don't know. This was a little earlier. She said, which DBC star would make the best soccer player? Which
We're
position?
stars now?
Yeah. So who's the best soccer player? Which position they play?
Casey, I think.
Well, her sister is a
By
soccer
default,
player.
yeah. Actually, Nikki is a soccer player. I don't. I know who's not it. I can tell you two of them, probably three of them. Jason, you're the kickball star. Does that mean you're the star of the soccer team?
Yeah, I could do some.
When are you and
offense.
TJ gonna play basketball?
Well,
you guys have
we've-
been talking about this for 10 years.
Yeah, on the 10th year anniversary, we'll do it.
You know what we ought to do? We ought to do a dirty mode decathlon.
Ooh, several
And
events.
but like we pick the sports. It's not the actual decathlon. Like, we're not going to make anybody do like the high jump.
I think I could pole vault my ass off.
Although
I
the
gotta
high
be-
jump actually, the pole vault, I actually want to see somebody try that, right? But we ought to do a dirty mode decathlon. Well, I can make a whole podcast series out of that.
Listen, I'm willing to sign up for it if it's like 5 sporting events and then 5 drinking events. Because
Beer pong.
I could keep up on the 5 beer sides. I cannot keep up, but I think that would make it easy.
What if you go back and forth?
That's right. Like, so this decathlon
Yeah.
also, it's like social sports. Like cornhole could be one, beer pong,
They want us to do the beer mile.
the beer
Ooh.
mile.
I think chug a beer on a mile.
Oh, that's out.
I could do that.
I could do a beer
The chug
quarter
a beer
mile.
part.
20-yard dash, the beer dash.
We did this. We had this idea back when we were doing Jerem 360 years and years ago, and we said, let's do a race up and down this hill. And at the time, her name was Tiff Daniels, but Tiff Powers went and waxed everyone, including Steven Steffen and everybody that was talking smack, thinking that they could beat her. That was a bad idea, real quick. But the fact is that we've tried to show athleticism, and every
There is
time
none.
we embarrass ourselves.
Bev wants to know if your beer calories count today, Mike.
Beer calories count. Everybody knows that.
No,
Crystal calories do not count.
I'm with Dale. You don't count beer.
But no. You're not with Dale because Dale goes on a diet. Like that's. Have you ever counted calories in your life?
I've counted carbs, no calories.
Counted carbs. All
Yeah.
right.
I tried to lose weight one time.
Well, do carbs count? Or do beer carbs count?
Yes, unfortunately.
No carb beer. And then they're
I
low
don't-
carb beer.
Yeah, but that doesn't. It's,
No,
it's
no
there's
good.
still too many carbs.
Still too many.
That's when you switch to vodka.
All right. Hey, what if part of the decathlon was a weight loss?
Be too slow.
No, it'd be too slow. Like, in other words, it would never would happen.
We would if you just go overall pounds, I would wear everybody out. 'Cause
No,
I
you'd
could
have to
lose,
go
like,
pounds per capita.
I could lose like
It'd have to be per capita
I could
pounds.
lose 20 in a week if you really need to.
But you'd have to weigh in, too.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
We'd do a weigh-in.
Me and my buddies, me and my
Just like they do at the Combine.
me and my buddies did one like years and years ago, and it was same thing. Like you got to weigh in. So everybody just was taking a picture of the scale, like your feet and the scale number. And like my buddy had like a glass scale, so you could see he's holding a bunch of shit in his arms, and somebody's taking the picture. So he's like even heavier than he's claiming to be. So he lost 20 like right off the bat. But
That reminds me, I was just telling this story to somebody the other day about drivers and their weights when they go to Daytona, because you got to go weigh in, right? And I was explaining to some people that didn't know racing. And I'm like, oh no, like what a driver weighs matters because they try to get it all balanced out. But I said, but the funniest part was when they made that fan zone garage to where now you go weigh in, you step on a scale and it flashes a big number in front of thousands of people.
Yeah.
And man, I'm telling you, like that was, if you are even a little bit self-conscious, man, that was a terrifying thing. Now I used to be Jimmy Spencer's PR guy. So he'd step up on that dang thing and everybody was like, wow, big number. It's like
well,
big.
I mean, back in the day, it would sound like a hardware store walking over the scales.
Oh, right,
'Cause
with all
these
the
guys
stuff-
would have so much shit
Weight.
jammed in their pockets,
Yeah.
wrenches and
Right.
nuts and bolts, and they get on there and same thing. They'd weigh 20 pounds more than they ever did in their life.
That's right.
It's kind of like that fishing tournament.
That's
where
right.
they just loaded the
Oh
fish
my
up. with
God,
everything.
did you see that? That was crazy.
That was a genius. Apparently, like that's like the dirtiest sport in the world, like fishing. Oh, there's
Them
all
two
kind of
guys are in it.
all kind. Well, not even that. Like everybody. Like somebody was telling me over here, you got to take a lie detector test at Lake Norman because you
Is
can
that
go.
right?
You can go stash fish somewhere the day before or something. I don't know. It just sounds like some dirty tricksters in the fishing world.
No, for real. And when they said, by the way, the soccer game is back,
back.
underway. So the second half is underway. USA. I about said Alabama. Alabama's up 1-0 over Iran. When they said that they had stuffed weights in those walleyes, I don't like the weights that are in my tackle box are they're small and it's believable.
Yeah.
When I saw when they cut up on those fish,
Like an
those are
anvil fell out of it.
yeah, they're like Easter eggs, man. Those things are huge.
Your beer on a plate. Is that a coaster?
Jason would be fun at parties.
Absolutely.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, get through there.
Look at this.
There's a suggestion for a Barbie Jeep race with the DBC guys.
Oh, I need to put my headset back on.
A- Micah said there's a suggestion for a Barbie Jeep race on DBC.
Or anything, a Barbie Jeep race, you know, like one of the electric Jeeps, a little small, or a tricycle, anything small, I think would.
They just want to see a comparison of large humans in small vehicles.
That's right.
I'm good, thank you.
There should be an eating contest. Just like a Krispy Kreme donut eating contest,
Well,
right?
Freddie, what food do you think you could do best in eating contest?
I mean, there's really not many that I wouldn't do pretty good in.
Would you do crystals?
Oh God! So I was a White Castle kid growing up. White Castle on Long Island, but essentially the same.
You would
thing.
do it.
Yeah, I could do that. I could probably eat about 400 of them.
For real, do you think you could have put down that 24 box?
No,
That's a lot,
I think
dude.
I could probably.
You could do 12?
At my drunkest, I could probably do 10 to 12. I
Yeah.
would say
Ooh, that's a lot. Yeah.
It's still a lot. It's. I don't think I've ever been to White Castle or Crystal before 1 o'clock in the morning, at any point.
I do know about the White Castle that's right down the road from, or it was from Indianapolis Motor Speedway. I remember stopping there a few times. All right.
Let's go. Uh oh.
Was he off?
No. Oh. Just got to kill the clock here.
Would we do hot dogs? Like if we did an eating contest in our decathlon?
I mean, I would eat a hot dog like a normal human. The way them guys eat hot dogs at a hot dog eating contest is
Dipping it in water.
yeah,
and,
soak it in like Kool-Aid.
Yeah. That's not happening.
You know, some make the argument that crystals are already pre-dipped because of how soggy they are. Wouldn't it?
That may be why you can eat so many of them.
You know, there is Joey Chestnut and Kobayashi and all them. They did go, part of that food eating, competitive eating series did stop in Chattanooga for Crystals. Crystals is where the Chattanooga is where the Crystal headquarters
Started.
are. And so there was eating contests with Crystals.
How many they eat? You know?
I don't know. Let's look that up.
Look that up.
Yeah. You should take a guess, though. Let's see.
If he could eat, what do he eat? Like 70 hot dogs? Is that
Sounds
right?
about right, yeah.
You could probably eat a lot of Crystal because there's not a lot of meat on a Crystal.
It's called the Crystal Square Off from 2004 to 2009. Let's see who won this thing. Okay. Wow. I'm telling you, it's the same guys, too.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, my God. Okay. In 2004, Tsunami Kobayashi won. You know what? I'm not even going to tell you how many. Kobayashi won the first 3 years. Then Joey Chestnut won the next two. And then in 2009, Kobayashi came back and won again. Won that one. I'll tell you, Jaws Chestnut ate the most out of all this. Ate the most, and it was in 2007. Take a guess how many Crystal burgers he ate. And I have no idea the time and all that stuff.
I would assume the time is similar to the hot dog eating contest. I would go like somewhere in the 90s.
103. 103 Crystal burgers.
I mean,
103.
is that all? And I just said I could eat 10.
That is insane.
Oh, attaboy, lay there. Don't get up. Hey, blow the whistle. The guy's on the ground. Where's he at? Is he still down?
He got up because they got possession.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, there he is.
Here he is.
He's like,
ru-
is anybody looking at me?
Don't rub it, Sarge. Oh, yeah.
my back.
My back.
What exactly is he claiming happened? I mean,
Oh, the guy touched him in the back. Oh.
Ripped a Band-Aid. Well, that guy said he didn't do anything, so he held his hands
Yeah.
up.
I seen a funny video today. It was like Alex Ovechkin took a puck to the face on the bench the other night, and he's just like, oh, and just shakes his head, jumps on the ice to play, and then the ball hit the guy in the leg on a corner kick, and he grabbed his head and fell on the ground and rolling around crying for 20 minutes.
that's funny. By the way, a great Instagram follow, I'm sure you do it, is the Hockey Fights account.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
My gosh, man.
Some hidden gems on Instagram for sure.
Wow, that was close.
Get it in.
Where's Alexi Lawless at? Is he still out there?
He's a commentator. Or he's in the studio. You knew that.
What was the other guy? Kobe something? Is he? I'm sure all the guys that I know are probably commentators. now.
Kobe, what was his name?
Kobe Jones?
Yeah. That was that 90s team, right?
Yeah.
That was the first one I remember watching.
Same.
Who was the goalkeeper?
That was before Tim Howard, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you know Micah?
No, Tim Howard is basically when I started.
I can see him, but I can't think of it. All right. So is the best American soccer player of all time would be who?
Probably Landon Donovan.
Landon Donovan?
I don't know.
Agreed.
Right?
Yeah.
That's the only one I know. I mean, I know a
He's
handful
up there
of
on
them.
goals.
Yeah.
He played for so long.
Is the best woman soccer player Mia Hamm?
There's a
Because they're so
bunch. I
good.
feel
They've had a
they're all
bunch of
there.
Rapinoe, yeah, Megan Rapinoe's pretty good.
Wambach, right?
Yep.
I know, but I'm saying the greatest of all time. It's Mia Hamm.
Probably Mia Hamm, I would think. I, don't
I
know.
think so.
It's probably a question for Tiff.
Do you know Tiff? Yeah.
Yeah.
Tiff said Mia Hamm, so we're going with Mia Hamm.
That was going to be a question I asked you guys. Can you think of any soccer movies that you've grown up with?
Bend it
'Cause I
like
think-
Beckham.
Yeah.
Bend It Like Beckham,
Never seen it.
Ladybugs.
Lady. Now, Rodney Dangerfield. I
There
can
you
for
go.
some Ladybugs.
Karate Kid. Isn't he playing soccer?
That's
Any,
the start- that's
any
what
kind of
starts the
he's
fight.
dribbling on the beach.
It starts to fight.
You know, they go kick it over, knock over the stereo. Yeah, it starts
Yeah.
a big thing. Ends up at the All Valley tournament. Great soccer movie. That
That is
Karate
a good
Kid.
That's
soccer
a good
movie.
soccer movie.
Kicking and Screaming with Will Ferrell.
That's the
Like,
one.
Oh,
I
that's a
know.
big one.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you're a 90s kid, The Big Green with Steve Guttenberg from the Police Academy.
Oh, look at this.
Another
Look at
great-
this.
Go.
There's a shot coming.
Keep going.
What did you just do?
What
Why
did
did
you
you
stop?
Stop. Oh, lay there. Don't get up.
Yeah, I know he's going to stay down. Just out of shame.
Are you hurt or are you injured?
The problem is the ref is running with the ball. He has no idea that guy's even down.
Or he doesn't care.
He doesn't care, probably. At what point does one ref just go, I know you're full of shit? Like,
Yeah.
like I'm not
Probably
blowing
all
the
the
whistle.
time.
Like, I'm not blowing the whistle.
Maybe all the
You
time.
can lay there if you want.
Can you imagine being a soccer ref and having to deal with soccer parents, which I am one, so I know how bad that is. Like
I don't, like, I think, like, just going, I go to a lot of baseball games with Brett, and you talk about a sports parent.
Does he yell at the
Ugh.
umps?
No.
Come on, no, really.
I
what,
mean,
what does he do? Has he ever been threatened to get kicked out of a
He
game?
I don't think he's ever been threatened to get kicked out of a game. He was the coach of the basketball team and was basically almost in a fist fight with one of the referees. That was exciting one night. But he's I don't know if you guys know this about Britt, but he knows everything. So he is the best soccer coach, goalie coach, whatever coach you need. He's got it all figured out. And he's happy to tell you about it.
Well, we've learned something new about Brett. We didn't know.
Yeah.
I know everybody, that's going to come as a surprise to most.
Where is he today? Do we know? Is he back on from vacation?
Yeah, I think he was going to Elliott's to go hunting, I think. I'm not sure where he's at right now. He came back. He was I don't know where the hell he just was. Oh, he was in Myrtle Beach, I think. Cuz
Well, he's at Disney, wasn't he?
he was in Disney for his daughter's birthday, and then he went to Myrtle Beach cuz there's a buddy of his had a big party for the Clemson South Carolina game. So he
Got a
was
shot
there.
coming.
Here it comes. And then he was going to Elliott's to go hunting, I believe, for the week.
Oh yeah, they run dogs.
Oh,
in
yeah.
Virginia. Yeah, that's exciing.
I'm guessing he's feeling pretty good after that game.
Oh yeah,
South Carolina.
I got about 300 videos on my phone of this party.
Oh, wow.
The guy had 4 different rooms. He had There was a Clemson room and then 3 Gamecock rooms because they're all Gamecocks fans except for, I guess, a small group of their buddies. So it looked like a bit of a shish show, as we like to say.
Corner kick here for U.S.
Get in there. Bend it right in. Oh.
Another corner
Another
kick
one?
coming. Yep.
At some point during this half, we got some giveaways to.
We do?
What are we giving away, the cake?
Yeah, what are we giving away? Cake? No, it's mine, bitch.
We could call Wendy upstairs and ask her what we're giving away.
What she has in the drawers?
Yeah, pull what she can pull out, or she told me to, so we can decide.
All right, well, how are we going to give them away? But hopefully there's a better plan than the last time I tried to give stuff away.
You know, we're slowly improving, and this time we've got a few questions that we can do.
Or when are you going to roll them out?
We do the first one now. I'll read the responses while we're watching.
All right,
We're
wait till
picking a
after this
little bit.
corner.
Oh. That was anticlimactic.
Anticlimactic. It's like that's the story of
All
soccer.
right, spelling bee.
Yeah.
That spelling bee is part of our decathlon. There ain't no way them fools know how to spell. They can barely speak. That'd be a great one.
Ding.
Y'all hated it, but I loved it. I loved that.
trivia?
Are you smarter than a fifth grader trivia?
That's why do you think we hated it?
Yeah.
Because we weren't smarter
God.
than the 5th graders.
It was so funny.
That was a good job.
Yeah, kick it inbounds.
Kick it right out of bounds.
All right, go ahead, Jess.
All right, I'll throw the first call. You got a few questions. I'll throw one out. We'll let people respond.
These
and
are
then-
questions for us?
No, we'll throw out to the group. Y'all can respond too, but we'll pick
Okay.
the best. We'll pick
All right.
the best answer. Which driver could be an international soccer player and why?
Which race car driver
Yeah.
would be an internet? Could be.
And why?
Yeah, we need a good reason why. We'll pick the best one.
You'd have to go Jimmy Johnson with stamina.
I would go Daniel Suarez
For why?
because obviously, for obvious reasons.
I'm glad.
Don't make me say why.
I'm glad you said it because
Daniel Suarez.
I had an answer until they said why.
The chat's agreeing with you so far.
Thank you, chat.
Someone said Jamie McMurray because all the miles he runs.
He
You told that
does.
us on DVC.
Well, with that logic, Landon Castle would also be a
Yeah.
good a soccer player, and I don't think any of us are willing to go that far, right? All right, let's think about this. Is there any suggestions in there that we're not thinking about?
Austin Cindric because he kicked the ball in the kickball tournament, but I think it was a miss or something. It was funny.
Vote for Freddie.
Of course, me.
Tyler Reddick.
Yeah. Tyler could be pretty
Tyler
scrappy.
Reddick.
He'd be scrappy.
Yeah.
Would he?
He
Feel
can go
like
right
it.
through your legs when you're trying to defend him.
I mean, like, gosh.
There's a couple of reasons because they're big whiners. Rusty Wallace because he's a big whiner.
Yeah, he definitely plays victim to the dark arts, doesn't he?
Someone said Bubba too for the same reason.
Exactly. How do you
It's not
intend to
funny.
give a
Shocker.
gift away, a prize away, based off this?
The best response, the funniest one we find. I'll read them. Y'all decide which one.
Okay.
Which one you like better.
Okay.
Ross Chastain because he'd wreck the entire field or the whole other team.
He'd be the collector of red cards.
Yeah. Carl Edwards because he would do backflips after he scored a goal.
Ward Burton.
Yeah. Someone said
Ward Boyton.
Joey Logano because he would cry so much.
That's pretty good.
That's accurate. Trying to think who else is.
Dale Jr. played some soccer in his younger days.
He was on the team.
I was gonna say.
Look at this.
Oh, just give it to him. Why don't you just hand it to him?
I didn't get to watch last week. So Dale explain why he spun all those guys out in Florence, or did he kind of?
I wasn't on the show, and I certainly didn't watch it. No.
He blamed TJ.
That's what I would have.
He took a lot of ownership.
I
No,
text
he
TJ.
said he took ownership of it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite part about I turned it on with 50 to go. Oh, man down. He's
He
good.
just went down like it was
Just-
like oxygen took him out.
Yeah.
Sniper. I turned it on that race on about 50 to go, and that's right about the time Dale spun the first guy out. And then the next guy he spun out, Dillner was doing everything under the sun to say that he shouldn't be set down for that one. But he also, I'm not being a homer. I said he's absolutely being a homer. Poor Dillner is doing the best he can to play it down the middle, but he was.
Is anybody else that's got him to be kicked out?
Yeah. He was on the Dale Jr. bandwagon for that one.
Ooh, that was
play.
close.
Oh,
Let him
Go.
play. Let him play. Now keep going. Now kick
Run.
it in the net
He's fast.
and stay inbounds.
Anthony said Mark Martin because he's still built and better than most athletes today. Still lifting out
that is
out
true.
west.
You know, though, but Mark Martin strikes me, and he is in remarkable shape. And, you know, look at that man with the shirt off and you'd be impressed. I mean, like, he is ripped. The fact, though, he's one of those guys that outside of a race car, if you put him with, like put a golf club in his hand or put a soccer ball in front of him or a football, like, he doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know what to do. Like,
He'll take it apart, whatever it is.
right. I remember that time they took him to the Arkansas football game and he did that woo pig suey thing in front of the crowd. Like he couldn't have been more lost.
Different reason.
How about Brad Keselowski?
Yeah, basketball.
Yeah, that basketball video. Wouldn't that be funny watching him play soccer?
Joey Logano because he would be a great defender with all the blocking. Ryan said, "Need to defend well."
They both went down on that.
There's a lot of flops.
Oh, this guy's.
Oh, he's getting a card.
He might have got shot.
He just went down.
I mean, does he realize they need to win?
This is in front of millions of people.
Our live stream.
Oh,
Got it. It's got to be internal. I didn't see anything.
Oh, I think. Wait.
look, he's looking. Are you gonna do anything? Are you gonna? No. Did you kick me? I'm okay. It's like, what was that? Rush Hour? Which one of y'all kicked me?
It's like,
Very underrated movie.
He's like, "Look at this is where they hurt
This
me."
is where
right?
they hurt me. I'm okay now. But
I'm hurt right here.
Yeah.
Watch the replay.
Right
you
here.
missed it.
But does Iran need to win, or they?
They just have to draw. If they just tie with us, they're in.
But if they lose, they're out.
They're out. Yep. It would be England, U.S.
Has it been a while since we advanced out of a group? I mean, I
Boy,
feel
that's a
like-
great question. I feel like I've seen it happen before, but I wouldn't know. Maybe Alex, do you know? Yeah, Alex don't know.
Sure.
Alex doesn't know.
Sweet 16 every year.
Sweet 16 every year. Like, we didn't even qualify for the whole thing a couple years ago, or
right,
the last one.
right.
I do
the
know
last
that
one.
the best finish.
That's a problem.
Uh-oh.
That's a problem.
Oh,
He missed it. I can't believe he missed it.
I'd fall on the ground if I did that.
I mean, that keeper didn't have a chance at that. I mean, all he had to do. Oh, we got more people
We're
down.
down again.
Everyone's down.
Look at how did he miss this?
Oh. Oh, there you go. Lay down.
Keith said Dale Jr. because he could do a slide job. I mean, slide tackle.
Slide tackle. Dale didn't do many slide jobs. He just yelled it real loud one time. Here comes Acosta. Good number.
What was the
That's right.
number? I missed
23.
Well, here he goes. I mean, are you playing the company
gotta
card
be a homer
every
all
time?
the time,
all
buddy.
the time.
Got my Jordans on. Whatever you need.
Did Denny sign your contract?
Yep.
Okay, good.
My contract is done.
Is Denny doing Brett's contract next?
He might be.
Have you talked to Bubba? Any in this offseason?
Yeah, I talked to him last week, I think, a little bit. Just BSing a little bit. He's getting married. He's got a lot going on. He's getting married on New Year's Eve.
He
so-
is?
Yeah.
Is that public knowledge or did you just break news?
No, I think it's public knowledge.
Oh, is
I'm
it?
pretty sure. I hope. If not, Bubba's getting married on New Year's Eve.
Your contract's already
You
done,
wanna tell us
right?
where?
My contract's
Wait,
done.
wait,
yeah.
Yeah, let me hold on. I got the invitation right here. I'll just hold it up. Everybody can see it.
Call it here. Text him and wish him good luck on his wedding. Here you go.
Yeah.
That's one of the prizes.
Yeah.
One of the prizes is Bubba's phone number. Text him.
Are you in the wedding party, Kelly
sure-
asked?
Yeah. Are you in the wedding?
I am not in the wedding.
Are you going?
I am going. Yes, I am not in the wedding.
Let me tell you something. I went to Leah Vaughn's wedding a few weeks ago, and I get there, and I'm like, and I bring my daughter. I was supposed to go with my wife. My wife got sick, and I get there, and I'm like, something's very weird about this. There's nobody here except their family. And I said to my daughter, I don't think we're supposed to be here. I don't think we're supposed to be here. And they're having it out in the middle of this cow pasture. I mean, and I'm not even kidding.
I
Now,
saw some of the pictures.
it was the perfect wedding for Taylor and Leah. But again, there's only 4 pews, and they're all family. And I'm like, and I'm texting my wife, and I'm like, I am telling you, we are not invited to this wedding. And she goes, how would I have known the address? And I'm like, I don't know, but it does not make sense. We are not, I mean, like, I hired Leah, and yet there are way other people that are more, appropriately to be invited to this wedding than me. And yet, here I am, and they don't have a seat for me, and it's like, it's so awkward. And I sit through this wedding, and I'm, it's nice, and I'm happy, but I'm like, I know we're not supposed to be here. Taylor comes up next the following week. He's a crew chief here, obviously, and I said, Taylor, there's no way I was supposed to be at that wedding. And he started laughing, and he goes, yeah, well, I think we did get something mixed up. And I'm like, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. We were not invited to the wedding, and we showed up to it. And he goes, we thought it was funny. And I'm like, oh, so you saw. He
saw
goes,
it.
I was out, when you drove in, I was out on the porch peeing. And I'm like, because of course he is.
Yeah,
that's
what
what
you
he's
do
always
there.
doing.
Yeah.
And he goes, Leah saw it. She was laughing. And I'm like, Leah even saw that we're walking in? I was mortified.
So you crashed Leah's wedding.
I
That's
totally
awesome.
showed up to a wedding uninvited. But I was invited, but it was a
Just
mistake.
accidentally invited.
Yeah.
What do we got going on here? Is this a free kick?
I don't know what we got. Oh,
This looks like a scoring opportunity for the U.S.
these are the bravest individuals on
Oh
the
my
planet
God,
right
yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Right, the wall.
The wall.
Hey, new sport in the decathlon.
The
You got to
wall.
be the wall.
You got to be the wall.
And we take
Alex,
free
this was
kicks.
Your
This is
part
my
in.
shining moment.
Tiff
Yeah.
I
Powers
was gonna
takes
say,
kicks.
Tiff just blasts us with kicks for 20 minutes.
I love this decathlon idea. All right, come on now.
Like, are all the blue guys just going to run? What's going on?
Ooh, he
Same
tried.
guy
He
keeps
tried.
kicking it over the goal.
Just kick in their face and it'll go between 2 of their heads at least.
Come on, man.
Why does our team stand there too? I don't.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
Yeah.
Blocking that.
That's a good question.
Someone
Alex.
explain soccer to us.
Uh-oh.
All right, to decide the giveaway winner, I'm going to read the top 3,
Read the top 3.
and then y'all decide which one you like best.
All right. This is to be clear. This is race car drivers that could be international soccer stars.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. I think the Jamie McMurray, because he runs 100 miles a week, is a good one because that's very important running.
And he could pass for a soccer player. Like he kind of has the look.
He has
right?
a soccer look to him.
Yeah, he does.
The Ross Chastain, because he would wreck the whole other team. I feel like that,
I feel like that would do better in football. I think.
Yeah. While true, still not the best
Yeah.
qualification for being an international soccer star.
And then third one, we'll do. This is a good one. Kyle Busch, because of his big head to head it in the goal.
Oh man, see that's pretty stout.
That one's hard to beat. Okay.
So Jamie,
Ross
Ross
is
or
out.
Kyle,
Ross is out.
What was the Kyle reason again?
because his big head to head it in the goal.
His head's so big he can head it in. I like Jamie.
I like Jamie too.
Jamie looks like a soccer player.
All right.
I agree.
Plus, he's been on DVC.
Yeah.
And he was amazing.
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 Best episode of the year, maybe ever. Right? I'm not wrong.
No, it was great. I thought it was.
He was so funny, but also insightful,
Yeah.
and he could be self-deprecating, but also he could give crap and take it,
Yeah.
and I mean just perfect.
Quick-witted. Yeah.
Quick-witted. I love Jamie.
So Justin Carthers, I think that's his name, send an email to giveaways@dirtymomedia.com and we will send you a Dirty Mo Media hat.
So what happens if somebody else emails giveaways@DaleJr.com
Well, they've gotta be
and says their
Justin
name is
Carter.
Justin
I'm Justin.
Carter,
I'm going to check the first part of their email.
What if their email is
like
you know,
yours, and it's like Kyle Busch fan
Soccer.
18, 18.
I don't think that's true.
soccer star 27?
Right.
I'm Justin.
And what is the prize?
Dirty Mo Media hat.
Okay.
I don't think I have a Dirty Mo Media hat.
Well, Christmas is coming up, Freddie.
Christmas is
If you want to ask Santa for one.
Bring one to the Christmas show.
Yeah.
Have we planned our dinner on Casey yet? Has
Well,
that
here's
come
the
up?
thing. It's going to, like, we go after our show on our Christmas show on Thursday. We can go to dinner, but do you think she's going to pay? She
Oh,
seems
she's
she
paying.
seems to refuse to want to pay.
She's got to pay. She lost. I think she's.
Look at this.
That
Look
was,
at this.
That was a good
The
move.
deal. Oh, tackle the goalie. The deal is, I think she's roped Tyler into paying.
How did
So,
he agree to that?
I don't know. He was helping her with picks.
So, what about, are y'all doing a Christmas episode?
Yeah.
Are you doing awards?
The awards were your deal. I don't know.
I got one
Where
clarification
they came
for
from.
before we go. I think Car Guy 2413 also said Jamie, and that was a little earlier
what are
than
you
the
gonna
other
do
guy.
now?
We'll send him a
Ringmaster?
Half of a hat.
77 Dirty Mo Media shirt because we got tons of shirts.
What if the other guy wants the shirt?
Yeah. Yeah, and how do you know the
Freddie
size?
open. Oh yeah, you might want to email us the size.
Oh, yeah? You had this thought out, didn't you?
This is this. We're really on it.
All right.
He did say we were slowly getting better at this.
Next
Yeah.
time you should let's just have a question with a right answer instead of a judgment call by us.
Well, we tried that.
Yeah.
We tried that last time, but then we
were
remember
wrong?
we didn't know the answer.
We have Google. I mean, there's Google.
We asked a Dale Jr. trivia question and didn't know the answer to
Yeah.
it.
That sounds about right.
There's been
That's what it was. It was like, how many career wins does Dale Jr. have? And everybody like, anybody know the answer to that?
been a lot of suggestions
Oh.
on a DBC DJD crossover show.
I think you're
This is
looking
it.
at it.
Only for
I'll-
about
it.
3 years now.
I mean,
Oh,
that-
go! Oh, he's gonna be
he's
done.
down.
He's He's
Oh,
not
his
getting
legs
up.
broke.
Ankle.
He's not
stretcher.
getting up. Yeah, get the stretcher out of here. Hit his knee a little bit. It looked like
The other leg. Nothing there
on
yet.
the plant foot, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, that's not feeling good.
That's gonna hurt.
He's out.
And his elbow.
Breaks his arm.
Yep.
All these soccer guys got a lot of tattoos. I wouldn't think that for soccer players.
There's Lexi. They don't look happy.
Not at all.
Where are we going to dinner, Freddie?
Epic
Perfect.
Epic Chop House. My wife orders the same thing there every single time we go, and she reads the menu for 30 minutes, and then orders the same exact thing.
But she's
every
contemplating getting something different.
She'll always say, "I think I'm gonna get this." She orders the smoking hot couple, is what it's called. I think they named it after us, but I don't even know what it is. I think it's like chicken and shrimp or something like. Steak and shrimp. But
I met her at the Ultimate Experience in Bristol. Did she have an opinion about all that, or she thought it was okay or
she
no?
thinks it's really like we'll be at like where'd she say something? I think it was Millbridge maybe. She said, somebody came up and asked for a picture, and she's like, "This is really weird." And I'm like, and she said, it's really weird when men want to take a picture with you. I said, I know. Just one time I wanted to be a smoking hot chick, and then she backhanded me across
Oh, I
the
thought you
face.
meant somebody, like a man went up to her and asked.
No.
to,
I mean, that has happened too. I think that happened at the Dirty Mo experience
Yeah.
in Bristol. But no, somebody asked me for a picture, and they're like, she's like, this is weird to me. And I was like, well, get used to it.
All right, so did we pick? We got a winner.
Yeah, we got
And
two
you
winners.
got
7
two
winners.
winners,
Yeah.
and you 7 winners, and you got it basically the whole
This
wardrobe.
is still better. The last time Mike just kept rattling off giveaways, and we were trying to keep up with everybody that was asking for prizes.
That's true.
I got 35 DMs being like, "Hey, I won something." I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, we're still getting. Did everybody get what they?
I think there's some people that never.
Yes,
send me
actually,
that.
we've had some people chiming in
They're still
that,
looking
that
for
have
their
received
prize?
Yeah,
that
yeah.
have received
the
their
people
gift.
that actually reached out.
Wait,
They got
say
their
it
stuff.
again, Micah.
Yeah, like John Matthews 390 said he's wearing his hat.
Oh.
His, I think it was the Michael Waltrip Brewing.
There you go.
Hat.
All
He's
right,
wearing it right now.
nice,
Yep.
nice.
Uh-oh. Get it out.
Just there ought to be some,
Oh, he's down
That ought to be
again.
That's the same guy.
some couch racer.
Oh, yellow card.
Yeah, that's right. Cheaters.
I know.
Cody Elliott
Next
got
time we
his
come,
shirt.
we'll have to bring something to give away.
That is something
We should
about
give away
soccer.
the cake.
Mike said that's his cake.
That's an anniversary gift.
That
yeah,
doubles
yeah.
as an anniversary cake, so y'all just leave that alone
Is your anniversary
today.
today?
Yeah,
Did you plan that?
Did you get married the day after? What was your birthday? Yesterday or
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. So you got. That's a good plan.
well, it's an off-season wedding. What are you going to do? I mean, like in
my anniversary's next week. or
Yeah,
2
and
weeks.
all our anniversaries all in the same time, basically.
Mine's the 17th or 16th. I get my date wrong all the time because we got married. It's the 17th, but we got married in 16. So
Ooh,
it's just I get
confusing.
confused all the time. What else? Jason, have you come up with a question that we don't have 7 right answers?
No, we
to?
got more subjective questions. We want that.
Those are the best kind
Those are
because
the best ones.
that way we don't have to be wrong.
Like how many races has Dale Jr. won? We had to go to the audience for that one.
I've got a good prize for this one. A DBC crew shirt from Dover with Justin Allgaier.
By the way, yeah,
Ooh.
awesome shirts.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
And by the way, Dale loves the new DBC shirts. Have you you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
By the way, all those shirts are available at dirtymomedia.com. Forget the stupid couch racer promos we've been giving
What
this
are you
whole
talking
time. We got the retail store with Dirty Mo gear. We got a website with Dirty Mo gear. Just go there. That's where you can do your Christmas
Right
shopping.
after you leave couchracershop.com, go to Dirty Mo Media.
One-stop shop.
All right, what's your question?
All your
All
holidays.
right, someone just got a yellow card. So, which driver would get the most yellow/red cards if they were to play soccer, and why?
Oh God, it's got to be a Bush brother, doesn't it? Whiny ass.
Give us a good reason why. We'll pick the best. We'll pick the best one.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Spend
you
a
got to
minute
give us
thinking
the
about
driver and
this.
the best
Yeah.
reason. Yeah.
Like, are we talking about this? Got to be a current driver or like ever?
No, it could be anybody ever.
Jimmy Spencer.
Oh God, yeah. Mess with the bull, you get the card.
That's it.
Jimmy, God bless him.
Oh yeah.
Any answers coming through yet?
Denny Hamlin because he likes to speed on pit road.
That is a fact.
Joey Logano for all the blocking he does. Ross because he drives through everybody.
Ooh, number 20.
Throw him down.
Ryan Newman for blocking the hell out of everyone.
Ross, Ross reckon everybody could come back to play here with the red cards.
Yeah.
He would be slide tackle captain of soccer.
What about Bubba?
Someone said Bubba
mean,
Wallace because
Bubba-
his spotter eggs him on.
Eggs, I don't think I've ever egged him on. I don't think I've ever needed to egg him on.
I mean, is what he did to Kyle Larson.
I don't know what you're talking
not
about.
count. I mean, God Almighty.
The steering broke, Mike.
Oh my Lord, here we go. I mean, that was a yellow card and a red card all in one wreck.
There was
right
a lot
there.
of. What do you
Yeah.
get? Like, how do you get thrown out of a soccer game? Because he got thrown out of the next one. So
That's right.
It's like a dark.
I mean,
red
like he
card.
literally was red carded. Does that count? Yeah.
TBM says Brad Kozlowski because TJ sucks.
That's a good reason.
Oh, I mean, I get to the point where I almost feel bad about it now. But the amount of times we hear TJ sucks throughout a weekend, it's never not going to be funny to me. Poor TJ.
Someone said Austin Hill for his knockout.
Oh.
Snyder.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was a hell. Oh, you're getting
Uh-oh,
a
what's
card.
going on here?
Don't talk back.
Don't just say
He's,
yes,
he's
sir.
getting antsy.
Just say yes, sir.
So we've got 10 minutes of or less than 10 minutes of regulation time.
Yeah.
Well,
Hanging on to this 1-0 lead here.
they'll have stoppage time, I assume, right?
Yeah, probably. And these dudes can absolutely score from here.
Yeah. Well, they scored like the first game. They gave up one like in the last 10 minutes, right? I think it was like 82 or
Yeah.
something.
Oh yeah.
Someone said Tony Stewart for mouthing off.
Oh God, he would be a card every week.
I don't know who the genius was that didn't let him be the grand marshal that day, but could you imagine what would have happened if they would have gave him a microphone wherever that was? Where was that?
Homestead, I think.
Homestead?
There's a vote for Danica.
Danica's a good guess. Yeah, that's a good answer. One of my favorite Danica. I mean, God, she's got. Go to YouTube. There's some great, like those Danica blow ups. That she did. But the one where her and Denny were arguing on pit road at Daytona after that wreck just cracks me up, man. And he's like, Danica, I didn't touch you.
She's not having it. I feel like they're not standing in front of this guy.
Yeah.
Guys, you're way off.
Guys,
you're way off.
You're 10 yards.
That just took off.
A terrible kick by him. He kicked it right to him.
Ooh, no.
Oh, my God.
Oh, big save.
Wow.
He wants a handball?
Uh-oh. No.
Uh-oh. A lot of whistles blowing.
Handball, they're saying.
He's the goalie. He could touch it with his hands.
Not him.
Everybody stop running. I'm trying to talk.
Reviewing it.
Right. Yeah.
This could be big.
Uh-oh.
Offsides?
Oh.
Uh-oh. The way that guy put his hands up makes me think he had a handball. Oh, no. I think he's good.
If anything, the Iranian player, right?
Yeah. His arm was behind that guy's arm.
Who got the yellow card?
Getting.
Oh, yellow card.
Somebody
Somebody
on the bench.
Okay.
That would
You gotta
totally
be
be
a real
right. Mouthy
a-hole
SOB.
to be to
Right.
get a yellow card from the bench.
The Brett Griffin of the Iranian soccer team just got a yellow card.
We should do yellow cards and red cards on DVC.
You should just hand him out.
Just hold it up.
in front of Brett's face the entire time.
Just take him down when we're not doing something stupid.
Oh, I've always thought, and I think we've had this idea, is where you put them in podcast timeout where their mics are just muted.
Yeah.
That'd be hysterical.
Brett would just grab
The
Freddie's
show
mic.
would, yeah. He'd just start yelling over. You'd hear him over my
Yeah.
mic. Oh, that one episode when he was still drunk, I wanted to kill him. Like,
Oh, man.
he wouldn't shut up.
Yeah, he came in on fire that day.
That's the thing. I don't know which one you're talking about.
I don't even remember. It had to be Gluck, I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, you're right. Yep.
oh my God.
Him and Casey got into it a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, obnoxious.
It was awful.
That is one thing that's different about soccer is that the games will last 2 hours or less.
Yeah.
Like, there's no three and a half.
There's no,
There's
like,
no 2.5.
This one's running long.
Yeah. It's like F1 races, 2 hours or less.
Well, I mean,
short.
unless they go into OT, right?
Well, yeah.
I mean, now listen.
I don't like how they can draw though. Like do penalty kicks or something.
Right. Yeah, that's what keeps
Well,
me from watching
that'll
the MLS
happen in the
during
next
the
round.
season.
Yeah, right.
In
The
the next-
playoffs
in
or
the
the
next
whatever they call them. Middle rounds.
They call it the chase.
The
For the World Cup.
Yeah.
Can we add a team in if we get
Yeah.
Right. if you want to.
We're gonna defend it 10 years later still.
Anybody seen any aliens since the Bloomquist episode? Has anybody?
Maybe I did. and I didn't
Anybody-
know.
I saw one on the Bloomquist episode.
Oh,
Bloomquist would be a good international soccer star.
yeah, he was.
Oh yeah.
Oh. All right, somebody lay down. We need a 5-minute break.
Yeah. All right, should we pick a winner for the
What an idiot. What an idiot.
first time drinking beer?
What?
First, we'll pick a winner for which driver would get the most yellow or red cards. I'll give you some.
I mean, I think I was right.
you want a dirty
No,
mode?
no, it's
shirt.
I like the Tony Stewart suggestion. I like there was another one.
The Austin Hill one was funny with the knockout.
Give him the
Danica,
boxing belt. Give him the
Yeah, he gets
don't
the-
give him the
heavyweight champion.
Someone said Robbie Gordon too.
Denny. What was Denny one? Speeding penalties or something?
Yeah, speeding penalties for Denny.
My vote, and you get a vote, but I'm going with whoever said Tony Stewart. Do you know who said that?
I believe so.
I think that's a good one.
What were the other options? I can't remember. There was another one. I
Yeah,
thought
narrow
was
them
good.
down. Give us a top three like you,
All right,
like you did.
let me go through them. Denny Hamlin because he likes to speed on pit road.
I won't. I only picked Denny by default on DBC. I don't have to do it here.
Not in the off season.
Not in the off season.
That's my goal right there. That's
was
my
a
goal.
move right,
Right.
there. I'll just lay on this now.
How can I delay 10 more seconds?
Tony Stewart because he has no problem mouthing off.
Now,
Number
did he
2.
not step out of the box when he just punted that?
I think you can.
You can?
Yeah, I
think
think
so.
so. Oh, Barry one here. End it. Kick it.
Kick it.
Kick it.
God, Marty.
Someone said Noah for throwing up on the field.
Noah for a number of reasons.
Noah, I was gonna say Noah would get a lot of red cards, but
Yeah.
that's not to do with throwing up. I don't think.
All right, so Freddie,
I think
pick the winner.
Tony's the one.
There you go.
Tony got more probably suspensions or fines in NASCAR. So.
I mean, if we're not going to pick Bubba, then Tony.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Bubba. You guys can pick Bubba. I can't.
No, well, that's right. We'll go with Tony Stewart, whoever. But you can't find the winner. You can't find the one that suggested it.
I
can
think
you?
it's your cousin's Davis Racing said Tony Stewart because he has no problem mouthing off.
Davis Racing.
So
What do
Davis
they race?
Whatever it is, they win.
So Davis Racing can send us email giveaways at dirtymomedia.com. We'll send you a DBC Justin Allgaier crew shirt.
Justin Allgaier crew shoes. Those are sharp. I like those.
Yeah, those are sweet.
Someone asked earlier if we're sponsoring another race car next year.
I don't know. I doubt it. And you know what? This is I don't have plans to do it right now. But you never say never, right?
If a good opportunity, business opportunity comes along.
Good business opportunity.
Maybe we just put Freddie's face on the whole car. Like, who's going to do that?
Landon Huffman.
Ooh,
I got
he just got
Somebody
clotheslined.
I got outbid on that deal by some vodka company, High Rock.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. That whole sponsorship was worth every penny just for the Landon Castle interview that you did.
Yeah.
That was the fun. I got more satisfaction of that whole weekend than just that one interview. That was so funny.
It was a sarcasm off.
They have a podcast.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, everybody loves them. He goes, they do? Everybody loves them. Landon was good. All right. Well, listen, Jason, do you have any other questions? Because you got about, I don't know, a few minutes.
No, I think I accidentally gave away 2 gifts at one time. So,
So
I'm
that was
out.
it. We're at giveaways.
That Mick Ultra's starting to get to him.
Yeah, one. It only takes one.
That's another decathlon sport, breathalyzer.
The
Yeah.
highest number.
I think I could do well on that one.
I know. I'd probably be in trouble on that one. It takes me more than you, I bet.
A breathalyzer in a decathlon would be perfect. I'm sure you have one, don't you? You probably need it to start your car.
I've taken one in my life, and it wasn't that long ago. And so it's my brother's fault, turns out. So this whole story is gonna be bad. But it was a Sunday after the Martinsville Saturday night race this year. So Bodie, Brett's son, was playing baseball. So we went to the game, and we went to the games. There was 3 or 4 games, I think. And I had a couple beers after the game. This was at like noon, maybe 1 o'clock. Then we went to Brett's house and hung out. And I actually stopped drinking because we were packing orders or something. And my brother was pissing me off. And I was aggravated, so I didn't drink anything else the rest of the night. So then we were going to leave. And this is at now 10, 11 o'clock at night. And Meg says, "Can you good to drive?" I said, "Yeah, I haven't drank in 8, 9 hours. I'm fine." So we leave Brett's house. I get over by the bar that's right there, Lake Norman Tavern, and I get pulled over. And I'm like, what the hell? Whatever. So I'm fine. So the guy rolls up, and the first thing he says to me is, "You've been drinking," and I'm like, "Yeah, but I mean, I had like 3 beers 8 hours ago. I haven't drank all day." So he's, well, so step out of the car, go back there, do the whole field sobriety, fine. Below the breathalyzer thing, fine. So I'm like, why does this guy think I'm drinking? So I walk back to my truck from his car, and the entire bed of my pickup truck is full of empty beer cans that John brought to Martinsville the night before. That must have had a cooler or a bag or something that fell over. And this is close.
9 minutes.
So
9 minutes.
oh wow, we got another 10 minutes.
Well, we got 7.5 because you've been talking. This story's taking at least an hour or a minute and a half. So there are 9 minutes of bonus time, but it's at 91:30.
Uh-oh.
And we're hanging by a thread here.
Keep
Keep going.
So
This is good.
Yeah, that was it. Basically, the end of the story
So
was.
you had the
So I was like, why? And the reason why I thought I was drinking because the bed of my truck is full of empty beer cans, and I got home and I wanted to
come
kill
on.
my brother.
He did not foul. Watch this replay.
Oh, he's hurt.
Oh,
This is
no.
so stupid. Watch this. Oh, my neck, my back, my neck and my back.
I'm so confused about this alignment. Can they not stand in front of this guy?
Strategy.
No, I think
Like it's like
I
a-
think,
it's like a version of a corner
they can, but what good would it be that far away? So they're marking up the Iran players. Like they're
Yeah.
staying where they
like
are.
They're like a small corner kick.
Right, because they're going to start moving. Yeah, it's like a
Like a short
You
corner.
got to just clear this out of there.
I mean, I
It's
just
dangerous.
kicked this thing right in the net. No.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, it's probably a good
great
strategy.
strategy.
Kick it to the net.
Just like that.
Oh, that looked close.
That was so close. Now pick the ball up and throw it in the stands.
dude.
Whoa.
We about just lost it.
Nah,
right
the goalie
there.
had it the whole way.
Dude,
He put his
didn't
head
even know.
down.
He didn't even know his name at that moment.
See it.
Oh my gosh.
Oy.
Nope, you painted yourself for about an hour and a half to see no goals.
Oh, Alex.
Don't say that.
Alex.
Wait, you know, superstition means nothing to you, man.
You just gotta put it out in the air, in the universe.
We're gonna deport Alex if they actually score here.
Can I ask a question to the soccer fans in the room? Like, are we advancing this round of 16 just to get our asses kicked by somebody, or do we have like a?
But we would go up against the Netherlands in the round of 16.
They can't be that good.
Where's even the Netherlands?
God, nobody likes in the Netherlands.
Where is Nether? Where is Nether?
Where's those
Netherland?
Netherlands?
Netherland. Was that Peter Pan?
Yeah, that's right.
It's good. Brazil.
Portugal and Brazil.
I
Usually,
was gonna say.
usually Argentina, but then they
they
got
lost
beat.
to Saudi Arabia, didn't they?
Yeah, I think they're still going to move on though. I did see that the U.S. best finish is third, and that was in the very first World Cup,
Yeah, not
What
my
year was
lifetime.
1930.
1930. There was 4 teams.
Right.
Right.
So when would the game be against the Netherlands? Like, when does that start?
They would have a
Probably this weekend.
4-day break, at least 4 days.
Got to recover. There's a lot of falls in this.
That's right.
Yeah.
Just gotta get the grass stains
Dude.
out of their pants.
Dude, I don't.
Oh,
I
this
don't
guy's
like
fast.
seeing
This
this.
guy's fast.
Yeah, he is. He's
out
out
of
also out of
Bounds,
bounds.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now he's hurt.
Now he hurt. Now he's injured. There's a lot of injuries in soccer. Just running. Oh, that boy. What do you? I got to throw it when I want. Well, that's right. Hold it.
He took my ball.
That literally is what happened. What he just knocked it out of his hands.
Throw it to the goalie.
Round of 16 starts on Saturday.
All right.
You can throw it to the goalie now, or can you throw it further? Oh, I thought the goalie could have kicked it a little bit further than that.
Did y'all see that soccer match the other day? God, I was watching. I can't remember who was it. Oh, it was Brazil, maybe. But that the guy stayed back at the goal in bonus time.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see that?
No, I didn't see it.
That's got to
Yeah,
be
like
something.
Yeah.
There you go.
the
But
guy
he-
was taking off and just felt like he had a double handful of jersey.
Mikey, you know what I'm talking about, though, right?
What
Say
do you
that.
do?
The guy was like, it was in bonus time. They were down by a goal. The goalie basically put the ball on the ground and there was somebody behind him.
Oh,
who
yeah. He stayed behind him. He
stayed
just kinda-
behind on the goal
yep,
line. Yeah.
Just ran up and kicked it right in.
Why not?
Listen, Iran's doing more things to stall time right now than U.S. is, so I don't feel bad for him.
Good. That was awesome.
I'm always nervous because there's a lot of times where they'll kick it to
Now,
their
what
own
was that?
goalie, and I'm just waiting on their goalie to miss it.
Kick it 47 rows up into the grandstands.
Alex, you had $20 on this game?
Yeah, to win $20.
How are you feeling?
I feel good.
What was the point spread? One?
I think it was
A
What's
half?
the over and under?
It was like I think the over was 2.5 goals.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
You did, but you took the under.
Yeah. Oh no, I just took USA to win.
Money line?
Straight up.
Yeah.
How the Giants doing, Freddie?
Well, we were pretty good, and now what I feared would happen is happening. We're actually playing like I thought we would. So
But no one else in the NFC seems to be competent to get to the playoffs. Besides
All right.
the NFC East, they might be good.
We should be about 2 minutes left, right?
should be. Kick this thing
Yes.
as
just-
far as you can.
Oh.
There you go.
There you go.
Pass it to the Italians.
That's right. Good quote.
Peter has a good point. You would think they would try to get the ball on the net more
Oh,
often.
easy.
You'd think.
There's a lot of action for a 1 goal being scored. I will
I'm
say.
telling you.
There you go.
Empty net.
Oh, yeah, like they pull the goalie like they do in hockey.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
The goalie
you
can run
can.
up, right?
Sure.
The goalie can
Oh,
play.
yeah.
Goalie can go out there and play. Just
You gotta try something. Why not?
Oh boy. Oh no!
No! Oh, God!
That's a game saver.
Oh, my God.
Kick it.
A penalty?
penalty.
He say a penalty?
They say he wants a penalty, but he's not getting one.
1 minute.
Oh,
He said-
reviewing.
they're reviewing. What?
Well, the clock still
What's the
runs,
penalty?
right? They're not going to add any more stoppage time.
No penalty. He went down on his own. Yeah, no penalty there. I don't think. I don't know soccer.
Nah.
Based on my knowledge of soccer, that's
Based
not
on
a
my
penalty.
expertise in soccer, that guy fell down.
Oh, you saying the
No.
guy behind him pulled him down?
Yeah, he.
What would be the call?
They're saying that there's a penalty.
No, not that. But like, why?
Like they just like the guy's claiming that guy knocked him down, I guess. But there's like the announcers are saying the guy slid like that to try to draw the penalty. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle.
Go, just go, score. It don't matter.
Oh, he's going to score.
Go.
He's going to score.
It's a good idea. Now get back.
In the game.
Get it out. Get it out.
They all fall over. A little tired.
And they
Yes.
all, what's that song? They all fall down. It's
Yeah.
over.
Oh, my God.
We win.
Victory.
We advance.
USA. USA.
I believe that we will win.
That was a lot
Oh.
more intense than
That
I was
was
Wow.
The end of that game was pretty
That was a little
intense.
stressful.
Well, somebody just tweeted a bunch of American flags. Well,
Freddie, next time we
Why the
play,
guys on the
you
bench
should just
don't-
go cover the other team spotter's eyes up. So that way we got
Wow.
cover the goalie.
Yeah, yeah.
That's my job. Just cover the goalie's eyes. That's big.
bring on the
I
Netherlands,
think it's big.
bitches.
That's right.
Hey,
They can't
I
handle us.
never liked them.
No. Yeah. What have they done for us lately? Oh,
Wow.
his ankle still hurts.
He's been there for 30 minutes. Waiting on the call. All right.
All right.
There we go.
Wow.
Well,
Is it-
good watch
We got
party.
England and USA advancing to this round of 16.
England and USA out of the group.
Yep.
It looks like England will play Senegal. And the USA
That's our
will play
last
the
question. Where is
Netherlands.
Senegal, Freddie?
That sounds like an African nation or some sort.
Senegal.
Sounds good.
Is that correct? I don't know. What
I don't know.
We'll see what the chat.
Oh, she's pissed.
How do you spell Senegal?
Country in West Africa.
Nice.
Boom.
Boom.
Freddie, you get a shirt.
Thanks.
Yeah. We got 4X at work.
All we got is a small and a
Well, listen.
medium.
If there's people still here, listen. Thank you for watching this with us. We try to watch Party for the first time live, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Freddie, thanks for coming by.
Anytime.
Jason, nice job. I got a birthday cake and an anniversary cake to take home.
Yeah.
Pizza, beer, and
But
cake.
Micah and Alex and Dustin and James, thank you guys. And listen, if anybody, look, we're going to be putting out content all off season. We got Next Level coming out soon. DBC, you guys are going to go do a Christmas special.
Speed Streets.
Speed Street's out all the
just this
time, every
thing.
week. And yeah. And then also I got this great idea that we're going to do that I'm not
Yeah.
going to tell you
Not
about,
gonna tell
but
anybody.
stay tuned for that. But subscribe to our channel on YouTube if you don't already, and you can get notifications because we're going to do these Dirty Mo Lives just about every week, if not several times a week. So I don't know, man. Netherlands, USA, right here, Dirty
9
Mo
a.m.
Live. I'm feeling it.
That's right. 9
Anyways.
a.m. Saturday morning.
I'll be in Pensacola. You guys have fun.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Listen,
Good luck.
tweet Freddie Kraft if you got anything to say to him, and listen for the people that got giveaways. Email giveaways at delger.com,
DirtyMoMedia.com.
at dirtymomedia.com, and we'll get you your prizes hopefully quicker than we did the last one. So I think that's it. Thank you guys. Take care.
See ya.
Later.
Holla.
And we are out.